You can blame the children. They were ridiculous today. Volume's off. Or it's not working at all, one way or the other. Lord. How is everyone doing today? Output. Well, that's not working. Is that working? I just put these speakers out. Well, I can't hear how loud it is then, guys. And here's why. Hi, Allison. Here's why. Whole new computer setup. And I'm still mildly learning. You guys will see a better view on my 10,000 follower, 10,000 subscriber video. But for now, I'm still trying to get this damn thing to work. Between the children. Hi, Vivi. Is the music annoying, guys? I can't tell. Hold on. I'm going to have to go on my phone and find out. We didn't buy speakers for it because we didn't think that far ahead. So let's see. Oh, that music is terrible. Let's see. Oh, that music is terrible. Let's see. Oh, that's even worse. Let's go to lo-fi. Hi, Arcasol. Hi, Dan. Hi, Linda. Oh my god, this thing doesn't work right. Lo-fi it is. And I can't get my volume off on my phone. The volume button no longer works. Oh, it finally did it. Ha! There you go. So, in case anyone missed it, I'm not doing it. I'm not actually showing it again, but the reason why is if you notice, you don't see any evidence of my laptop. Well, that is because I now am on my new computator. And the issue is I didn't quite figure out everything. I've been spending all morning trying to get it all fixed, trying to get it all done properly, and I didn't. And then on top of that, I had to wrangle in 4 children that are not mine, but they are mine by adoration, if you will. Like they're my nieces and nephews. But by the way, guys, I made my 1,000 follower image for Instagram. If you guys haven't seen it, there is a 1,000 follower draw this in your style. And if you whatchamacallit, if you comment on, follow the rules in the description, but if you comment on it, you also have the chance to win something as a prize for everything. But if you guys don't know, this is one of my OCs. This is Angel. She's my original OC. And when I did my, not the last one, but the one before, the draw this in your style, for my 222 followers, I was very excited when that happened. And so I did one of Angel. It's somewhere in a drawing pad. And no one did it. And so I am bringing her back once again. Hopefully this time Angel will get some love. Hi, Raven. I'm also having a little bit of non. That's why I'm not quite drawing yet. But what I tried to do today, guys, and part of the reason why I went and I got this whole computer set up. Well, so I could do digital drawings. Well, guys, wouldn't you know? The tablet won't stay on now. Yeah. It just completely dies. It just turns off of me, and I'm like, well, this is swell. I'm so happy. So now, I don't know what to do. I downloaded the drivers. I downloaded the programs. I did all the things. And it met bupkis. So I don't know what to do. So for now, since I'm feeling emotional, we're going to work on coloring in some of the easier. Tech loves dying on me. Right? I've done nothing but be nice to it. I treat it kind. I leave it in good places. I don't let anything. I left that tablet in its bubble wrap for like 6 months. 6 months. I did everything I was supposed to do. And she still betrayed me. So I don't know what to do now. And then, while I was rearranging everything, I found the cords for my smaller tablet. Right? I told my husband, put them somewhere I can find them. Guess what I can't find now? So I couldn't do any digital drawing today. I was like, this is hilarious. I rearranged the whole room and I can't find anything now. Technology is never reliable for me. Call IT or threaten it sternly. There is no IT, and I threatened it and it did nothing. It laughed at me. Why? Because it's not made of flesh. If I hit it, it doesn't heal. It knows it has me. It knows its power. Hold on. Alexia! Is everyone done eating? What do you mean you don't know? You're the one in charge out there. I swear to God, I'm going to beat this child. I'm going to beat the teenager out of her. Do you know now? And where is the uneaten food gonna go? Thank you. You see, last night they put their uneaten food in my sink. And I did not know till 1 o'clock in the morning when the cats tried to eat it. No, sorry, not 1 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock at night. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning, cleaning it all. But this is Black Cat's. She ordered a duck in socks and duck socks. I don't know where Black Cat is. Maybe I should message her. Because I don't know if she wants this in marker or what. Let's see. There she is. Did you want it? I'm just sitting here waiting. But either way, how was everyone's week? The weather? Oh, it's been raining. My home state of Rhode Island is like under 2 feet of water. Hello, Ali Chu. Can I ask what kind of tablet you're having trouble with? It's an XP Pen 21.5 and an XP Pen 12 Pro. The 12 Pro stopped working on my laptop. And so I assumed this was just, small thing. So about 3 or 4 months ago, I tested out the 21 that I had because that was given to me by a follower, very kind man named Sean. Excuse me. He sent me everything. And when I tested it out, it worked. Fantastic. She wants it in watercolor. Excellent. You know what I'm going to use today? I'm going to use my expensive watercolors. All right, Arabella, come hither. I couldn't find my umbrella, but luckily the shop I work for is dry. Oh, dang. Arabella, I said come here. I called whore. Okay. Are you going to drop the attitude now? Are we going to have no more drama today? Is that a yes or a no? Thank you. All right, Tobias and Trenton, where should you be? No. Tobias, where should you be? Thank you. Trenton, where should you be? There you go. Girls, where should you be? No. Okay, what's the rule about that? I'm sorry, are you 12 or are you 2? Okay, and? No one touches it except me. And if someone does? Take it away. Go ahead. I bought slime for myself. Wait, here, hold on, Lexi. Let me see it really quick. So I bought slime for myself really, like, a couple of weeks. Months ago. I really wanted... Lexi, you cracked the damn case. Who did? The Munchkin Man? What? God almighty. Oh, girl, you cracked it. What the hell? Did too? Girl, who did? I'm gonna beat the black. I swear to God. All right. So, oh my God, Alexia Kaylin. All right. So I got slime, but I only got it because it smelled nice. It smells like bergamot. But I don't, whatchamacallit? I don't like the texture. And Lexi saw it and she's like, can I play with it? Well, there's 5 billion children here. And we all know what slime is to kids. That's cocaine. So I was like, there's the rule. Only you get to play with it. But clearly, even Alexia can't play with it without breaking it. Catch. Try to keep the container in one piece. God. The problem is, Ali Chu, it won't stay on long enough. Like, so even I checked to see if this was a thing because it was attached to the computer or not. What's the matter, Trenton? No, why did he already pee? Is he in the bathroom right now? Did he already pee? Okay, Trenton, Tobias, are you all done going to the bathroom? Come here, Tobias. Hold on, guys. I might have to mute and do an auntie moment. We're going to find out. Come here. Come around here. Trenton, he didn't pee himself. Just look at his underwear. They're dry. Heck, they're only wet where you wash your hands. Hey, what do we do when we do pee in the toilet? Come on. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? That's what I thought. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Did you poop and pee or just pee? Just pee. Okay, so go play on your Switch. And in another hour, what are we going to do? Boom! You got it. Now, Didi Mau. Didi Mau, go. Okay, sorry, guys. Did not. I forget you can hear what we're saying. Oh my gosh. Using the expensive watercolors, right? These are fancy dancy. All right. So, as I was saying, I checked without having it attached to the computer at all, guys, and it was still flashing off, like it wasn't staying on. And that's the problem that I was having. It's like, it won't stay on at all. I sure did Didi Mao those chitlins. You know what Didi Mao is? My father's a Vietnam veteran, so that's how we were taught to leave a room. So my dad doesn't talk a lot about Vietnam, but a couple of words that he does know. You do indeed. No one ever knows what I'm saying when I say that. Oh, Arkansas. We cool right now. You actually know what I do. But yeah, these are by Oh, these are different. Okay. Do I have all these? I do not. I don't have vermilion. I don't have crimson, chrome yellow. I don't have foliage green. I don't have midnight blue. And I don't have tree bark brown. Oh, these are all different. So, awesome. Do I know the name? Hold on. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, these. These are Viviva. Literally. That's the name of the brand, Viviva. They're a small brand in India, and I found them years ago. But what really made me finally jump into buying them last year and this year was Inktober. Inktober finally sold me on it, and so I got myself a little prize for whatchamacallit. Not if I see you. I'm live once a week, Menere. But I haven't seen you in a long time. No, sometimes my thing doesn't show my followers that I'm live at all. My pops was a Marine in the 80s. Ah. So I went and I ordered this because, see, this palette on its own, guys, is $55. And I was like, I cannot logically tell myself it's okay, spend $55 on a watercolor palette when you already have 1, 2, 3. Like, you already have all these watercolor palettes, Cass. You don't need another one. So I didn't. But I always buy myself the Inktober box. I've been doing that for the past few years now. It's been like my treat for fall. And well, this year, so last year Viviva Colors did it, but they didn't give watercolors with it. I think it was just an ink pen set and the pad. This year, however, they were doing this really cool set where you could get a full palette, and I wanted their spring palette, so I got it, and a color sheet. Now that's what this is as well. And the color sheet, this is a metallic color sheet. It's literally just a flat pan of watercolor. And these are all the metallics, because you know me and my sparkles. And then silver and gold. And then you have intentionally blank pages you can utilize. And so when I tell you guys, I saw this, and I've been a good little star, and I've been putting away my money and being very frugal. I said, oh, Starman, because you guys have come up with that, and I fucking love it. Oh, Starman, your wifey wants this. And he said, sure, go ahead. And this was $80 or $85. And because this alone by itself was $50 or $55. So think of the deal I got, because this by itself I think is $35. One of these color sheet things. And then this, again, you get their ink pen, you get the little brush pen they have, you get a I think it's A5 or A6. This is thick. This paper is thick. So I will say that every time I've gotten watercolor paper through them, or just paper plain and simple, it's been thick, it's been strong, it holds up to what I do to it. So I will be, and then you got your official Inktober prompts. So I'm kind of excited, guys. I'm kind of really excited about this. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Okay, take care, guys. Oh, well, thank you anyways. Oh, was somebody looking? Thank you, Arcasol. I wasn't sure. Hi, Pluribus. How you doing? Captain Fluffy Paws. Yeah, I sometimes can justify a high price for an item sometimes. It depends on that item. Like, what does that item do? You know? Like, if it is multi-features, then we're great. But if it does just, like, one thing, and that's one specialized thing, and I'm not doing that one specialized thing all the time, But look how pretty it is. It's vegan leather. But how pretty is this, guys? It's meant to be a travel kit, and I just really like it. I'm very happy with this. Very happy with my purchase. And I like it because I can just go boop, 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 and everything is put away. And that's like the biggest draw for me, that I don't have to worry about too much. And wow, I'm stupid. All my watercolor brushes are in the box holding up the camera. Hold on, please hold. What did I just drop? I dropped my color thing. Hold on. I was going over my watercolor brushes with my boss yesterday. She's an artiste as well. There's no joy in this house. Who's out there having fun and laughing? How dare! Were you making fun of people on TikTok, Lexi? Oh, you were making a funny TikTok. Listen, they're not my kids. Don't blame me. They have TikTok, not me. You do drawings, I'll handle links. Well, thank you, Arcasol. I appreciate that, honey. Get away. I love when fall happens because all the bugs come out. It's so great. Okay. I love this thing. It's my favorite Castell. It's a portable watercolor cup. Or just like any brush cleanser you would use. Let's see. Look how cute these little little paintbrushes are. Some of them I bought, but most of these came from frickin' A. Most of these came from Sketchbox and Art Snacks. This one I bought. This one I bought. And I want to say... Excuse you? Is that an insult we should be using in this house? No, I heard what you said. I don't care what she said. I heard how you responded to it. Alexia Kaling, come here. Get over here. She called her a Jew. I don't care what TikTok you were imitating. You don't pick up the slime before Orion eats it. Now no more slime for you because you're dropping it all over my floor. I'm seeing another piece fall from your hand right now. So slime goes away now. And she was calling her siblings a Jew in an insult.
No, it's a TikTok.
I don't care if it's a TikTok. Don't oh my God me, little girl, or you're gonna oh my God as my hand comes across your face.
No, it's a TikTok. She's not in it.
Don't even say it. Oh my God, you shouldn't.
I did this TikTok in front of you. You didn't even care.
Bro, I never saw this TikTok in front of me.
You?
Oh my God, don't say it again.
You're just saying what?
Okay, are you supposed to be copying South Park? All of 12 years old? No, you're not.
Mom was in my thing.
Okay,
And
that's your mom. What did I say about the slime? Go get the container, put it away. Now. 1, 2. That's what I thought. God, I'm sorry, guys. I know this is a absolute chaos stream, but welcome to my life. She's all 12 years old. Don't tell Bublito. Shush, shush. Orion, don't you fucking start too. Welcome to Star Son's home. That's right, you parent that child. Listen. They come here. They know what's up. Alexia, I don't see my slime back in this room. You taking too long. You better come faster. You better... I won't be able to watch you, honey. No, I told you. You'll have to wait till Uncle Matt gets home. Don't crush your brother.
No, that was the dog.
Okay, don't crush the child, Orion. Here's what I will tell you.
Alexia, I promise.
No, because every time I send you out there with the kids, you don't always watch them.
I promise.
Yeah, you promised you wouldn't swear either. And you promised you wouldn't mess up with the,
That's a lie. I did not promise I was going to swear.
Yeah, you did. You promised me. I promise, Auntie, I'm not going to say that again. Oh my God, dogs. Not now. Listen.
Dog keeps their promises.
Who in this world? I do.
That's you.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And don't you appreciate that I keep my promises to you? I already drew this. I'm coloring it in now.
Draw that thing.
I had to practice.
Stop acting like a baby.
Listen, I'm copying you.
You can try to stick them. So you can.
How do you think I started drawing? Do you think I just came out of the womb drawing like Da Vinci? Okay, see, you know what you need to do, Lexi? You need to put my dogs outside. Outside, in the proper way. Only one person. Alexia, I swear to God. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but she went to go yell at the kids to sit the hell down. I can't with this child. She's all 12 years old and she wants to be 22 so bad. Every time she'll say to me, Auntie, I'm not 12, I'm 21. Bitch, no you isn't. Say it once and wait for him to do it. Good. It'll learn you. She's like, ooh, that hurt. Okay, good. I hope it taught you something. Now you guys would know what I'd be like if I was a mother. Welcome to my world. No, I already said no.
Oh.
I said wait till Uncle Matt gets home. When Uncle Matt gets home. Besides, your dad and mom might be back anytime now. I haven't checked my messenger. Have you checked your messenger? So maybe you should. Mitchell, are you appreciating me? I have no shame. That's my problem. I say what I say, and the kids just have to step in line. Like Bella tried to get mad earlier. Mind you, I told them they were having the macaroni and cheese that they wasted last night for lunch today. Well, Bella only wanted half her bowl. So here's a simple solution. Just eat half of the bowl. I always throw my extra food outside to the animals, so just eat that. Well, that's not what Bella's idea was. No. She thought she could pawn it off on her brother. And when I told her not to, she started giving me attitude. So I popped her in the mouth for giving attitude. And then she sat there. She tried to give more attitude. Well, She didn't get to finish that lunch. She got to toss out to the animals. So she learned her lesson. I should maybe, just for anxiety's sake, because banana farts is right behind that one. Damn it. There we go. Lexi, I don't want them staying out there. You understand that, right? Lexi? Is that how you answer me? You know I don't want the dog staying out there, right? Thank you, baby. Bella, I don't want you opening that door. You're not strong enough. See, there's 4 of them. That's the harder part. And the tiny one keeps peeing himself. That's the most fun of all. He very purposely pees himself. I wouldn't mind if he didn't know what to do, like he was young. No. This boy gonna be 7, guys. This boy gonna be a whole 7 years old. Okay? Yeah. They know I can't stand it. And so anyways, so I have a rule. You're not gonna get in trouble. If you need to pee, just go pee. But if you lie or you purposely pee yourself, you're gonna be in big trouble. Because he just doesn't want to have to get up. He wants to be able to just sit there and stew in the urine. And Auntie ain't playing that. Oh no, Auntie don't play that at all. And so, that's why every hour on the hour, I even make him go, because he peed himself twice yesterday. Mind you, I sent him to the bathroom 4 times. I sent him to the bathroom. I know he knows how to go to the bathroom by himself. I don't want to hear no arguing, or there'll be no going outside at all. And he would go and he would stare at the toilet. He'd just look at it. Mind you, when he's had to poop, he uses it just fine. But he wanted to pee. It's exactly what he was doing. And so he went to bed without dinner last night because he decided, and I warned him. I said, Auntie's going out. You better make sure to use the bathroom, because Matthew was home with him. Matthew told him to go to the bathroom. He went in. And when I get back, he not only peed, you guys, he soaked himself so much, it went up into his shirt. It was down his pant legs. And I made him sitting in. They are not acting up too much, Matthew, but are you on your way home? Because they greatly desire to play amongst the reeds. But what is for your pants? We all know this, right? So everyone can feel the warm sensation. So after I lit up that ass, and I made him go to bed without dinner this morning, I said, because we have diapers for him just for that reason, because if he pees himself so much, we run out of underwear to wash. He has to be in a diaper. Well, my rule is diaper or no diaper. You're still going to go pee in the potty. If he pees himself, spray with a garden hose. Our garden hose just busted the other day. We can't. But, so after I lit up his butt, like the 4th of July, and guys, the dogs can come in now. Alexia? Yes, now. Trenton wasn't telling you because of him. He was telling you because of me. But yes, so this morning I said, are we going to have a good day? And he's just like staring at me. And I'm like, are we going to have a good day? I said, you know what? I know we're going to have a good day. Ask Auntie why. Why? Because you're going to go to the bathroom every hour. I'm not going to let you pee yourself. And guess what? He has not peed himself yet. Knock on wood. Ooh, that was really shaky. I like how I asked my husband a question. He still hasn't answered me. I think Uncle Matt's on his way home, so you guys better behave. And literally, he has been going every hour on the hour. And problem solved. He ain't beat himself. So, I say that's a win. I don't know about you guys, but that is a major win to me. Should I put more green? Yeah, I should put more green. Yes, Orion. Oh no, hi Greta. Yes, Greta. What do you got? You got a gift from me. What you got? Let me see. Bring it. I get child. Greta. Drop. She brought me a gift. Ready? Gift. Good catch. But yes, I do believe in the hose theory, and it is hot enough out for that. However, the problem lies in that we had to use the hose so much when the puppy was staying with us that we ended up breaking the little nozzle. We get to replace it. So, on the list of things to do, because amongst that, one of the kids put a hole in my bathroom wall. They hit the bathroom door too hard into the wall, and the doorknob went straight through the wall. Now, what's hilarious is when I asked who did it, they kept saying nobody, not me. I was like, wow, I don't know who nobody is, but they do a lot around here. And so now we're on a mission. Thanks, dogs! I appreciate you. Wow, the disrespect. Bella, don't amp them up. That was you! Child, I know your voice. What? Duck. Yes, it's a duck. Congratulations.
Ducks aren't green.
It's duck is. Yes.
They're yellow or something.
Child, let me prove you wrong. I want you to look up the miracle of Google and look up a green duck. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're already not brave enough. Because you know, is Auntie Cassie ever wrong? No.
Yes.
Auntie's never wrong. That's my miracle. Why do you think Mommy always gets mad at me? Because Mommy don't like that I'm always right. Besides, how many ducks you see wearing socks? That's what I thought.
None.
This
I've
duck
seen
is.
none.
This duck is. See that? What do you think those are? There you go.
It's killing socks.
Invest in a super soaker.
It's literally killing socks.
No, it isn't. Those are floating in the air behind it. The background. Listen, I drew it. It can be what the hell I want. Gosh. Is that a chicken? Right? It's a chicken, guys.
No, it isn't.
What kind of doggos? I have pit bulls. Well, Greta's a boxer pit bull, but Orion's a pit bull. What? What you want?
That's the way you put it.
What?
It comes out.
I know your hair comes out, but we wanted to stay in the braid. I braided all of your hair this morning so that way you wouldn't have any issues. Although your hair is coming apart and I want to know how the hell it's happening. What, did she spit in your mouth?
No, there's some wet stuff on the back.
Of her ball? Yeah, it's called spit.
No, on the back.
Oh, that's spit too. It's Orion's spit.
Gross.
Oh, no, it's so gross.
Hey, stop copying me.
I'm not copying you. You're copying me.
I don't sound like me.
Yes, you do. You sound baby. Listen, how does it feel? You do it to your sister all the time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Not a
Yes.
baby.
You copy your sister all the damn time.
Or the thing.
And see, you couldn't even fool. You're supposed to have the New England accents. You don't even have it, my God. Or I'm not British.
You said all like that when you
I didn't say all. I wasn't sitting with a spot of C. All right. All right, you. Diddy Mouth, go.
Meow.
Didi Mao. There, go. Freaking kid. That one over there. She got the attitude of 20 sons. My God. You will not believe how much attitude that child has. She'll go from sweet as pie to, you want a Decker. It sounded like a bigger breed. I don't know if I said this before, but I have a Rhodesian rib. Ooh. Yeah, Orion's 110 pounds. Yeah, he a big boy, so you know exactly what I go through. He is huge. Well, all right. I don't think he's huge, but everyone else keeps saying he's huge, and I go by his weight class. And he a fathom. He a chubby. Why are you coming back in my office?
No, I'm using the bathroom.
Oh, okay. You can do that. You're allowed. I'll permit it. I can't lie, guys. That cake one, though, the one before this, I am intimidated by it. I keep looking at it. I've got to finish it. But to say I'm intimidated by it is an understatement. I'm scared of that painting, of that picture, because it's a colored pencil. Why is my dog barking? What are you doing? Are you playing roughhousing? Are you lying? Who believes them? Because I don't believe them. Orion doesn't bark like that unless he's getting excited. And he just can't hide it. So other than that, guys, it's spoopy season now. I don't care what anyone says. It is fall now to me. Summer is gone. Goodbye. I don't care that it's almost 90 degrees outside. That matters not to me. Hello, Ice Princess. Boston is 85 pounds. He's 13 years old. His tail is a wrecking ball. Right. Baby, are you on your way home? Orion's everything is a wrecking ball. Get him inspired enough, and he's just taking down the whole town. But yes, I am ready for the spoops. I did a TikTok about it, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw it. Oh, I was saying it earlier, and the kids distracted me. Speaking again of my Instagram, there is a prize this time because I have 1,000 followers. So if you guys are artists of any caliber, I highly welcome it. I would love to see your renditions of Angel, because again, the top prize, there's a prize for top comment on the announcement picture, and there's a prize for the most liked drawing from the Draw This in Your Style. I'll obviously feature all of them, just like I did with the 700. But if you wish to participate, then I want you to. Just so you know, there is a, let me think. There's a print and a full commission in it for you. And if you get top comment, there is a sticker set and a basic commission in it for you. Pipple's the only breed that can bruise with a tail wag, right? We got to get through September. I bet you start celebrating Christmas. No. See, Christmas is delegated to purely December for me. Currently working on the thumbnail for this one. Oh. Whoever's playing with Orion, do not get him amped up, please. But yeah, no, I don't celebrate Christmas until after Thanksgiving. Like September and October are Halloween. November is Thanksgiving, which I still consider a fall holiday, but I switch everything up from spooky to just pumpkins. Pumpkins, acorns, foxes, you know, the traditional basic bitch. And then as soon as Thanksgiving is done, and it's like November 30th. No, November has the 30th, right? I think so. Either way, after Thanksgiving is usually when I allow Christmas stuff, but not before. But that's mainly because in my mind, you know, Christmas is about Jesus, you know. I mean, yes, it's great. Guys, what I say about running around and getting him amped up? Do I gotta repeat myself? I can hear you running. I don't know who you think I am, but I ain't deaf. I ain't saying that, but you know, if the shoe fits. Boom. You're the one that said it, means you believe it. Yes, Stanky? I know you're standing right there. I can hear you breathing. Being a creeper.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Like that too. I'm old, don't judge me.
She's elderly. All right, guys, I am working.
What did you just say?
I said I'm working.
No, you said I'm ugly.
I didn't, but it's cool if you want to believe that, I guess. Hi, Choco. Ew, child. I'm Jewish, so I basically have 26 holidays. Ain't got time for Christmas to invade everything. As soon as Halloween is over, the radio, right? I can't stand it. It's like they skip Thanksgiving completely. Guys! Do I gotta come out there and cause an issue? You were perfectly quiet until I got on stream. See, they think if there's an audience, they don't get in trouble. I don't know why. Because they should know by now. They'll definitely get in trouble. Just beat their asses. Duh. Duh. But I already did that once. Today. Bella got a smack across her mouth for being rude. And she was being hella rude. She's got a very bratty attitude about wanting things, and if she doesn't get her way, she'll stomp and huff and flop. She doesn't just like stomp, she flops and huffs herself everywhere. And then she gets even angrier when you tell her to stop. So, every time she gives me attitude, she gets a pop in the mouth. So, she has learned very quickly. Don't mumble around, Auntie Cassie. Don't stomp your feet and flop around and hit things. Just go say, okay, I'm sorry, and go sit down. Then there's no problem. As you can see, they're totally terrified of me, and I you know, ruin their lives. No shade to Christmas, by the way. Just don't want to see it in July. Agreed. You and I, we're in the same boat. What you got? Get it. Good job. Give it up for adoption. It's easier. They're not mine. I can't. I didn't birth these, nor did I adopt them. They are the nieces and the nephews. Why is this bumping me? Urgh. There we go. Not my chitlins, so I cannot do that, Choco Hooligan. Although, depending on the day, they tempt me. Oh, did you have to get up? No, babe, I didn't have to get up. I make them come to me. I won't tell if you won't. But you still haven't answered my question, Matthew. Are you on your way home? I don't appreciate you keep ignoring the question. And if you are, Mama wants herself a coffee. Just saying. Kids be like, ruining my life. You're literally 12 years old. I just signed off my lift. Woo! Mama wants a coffee. Greta, mommy is working. Choco's trying to win you back over, Matthew. She wants you to love her again. This makes me want matcha so bad. Is this not like the perfect matcha color? Right here. And see, that's why I know this watercolor is really like good, guys. Notice how smooth the paint is. Like, they ground this stuff down. The pigment is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Like you. Thank you, everyone. Get her nasty coffee. Pumpkin spice is shit. I have coffee in the kitchen. I do. I also have children there. She asked about 5 times if you were on your way home. Please respond. I'm tired of saying I don't know where to go. When people mutter under their breath, it drives me insane. Their brutal response to it. When my nieces and nephews, when they get in trouble, that is their automatic response. They mutter. And they don't just mutter like a little bit. They're like, and I'm like, what? And they mutter so bad, you literally can't understand them. And they do it because their mom gets massive headaches. And so they know it frustrates her. So she's like, you know what? I'm done. Just go sit down. And that's how she punishes them, which is fine. But that's a fucking major pain for me. I can't fucking stand it. And so, like you, that's not... Who is squeaking a squeak toy? How does he have it? We don't have any. Yeah, don't do that because he goes crazy for squeaky toys. He literally does, dude. Like, he goes insane. But anyways, so whenever I yell at them, like, I'll ask Tobias, why'd you pee yourself? What? And I'm like, no, this will not do. And so I make them speak it loudly, very loudly. And if they don't speak loudly, they still are in trouble. Don't tease Matthew with squeaky toys. She's just mad you don't eat chocolate, Matthew. I love this chaos. Tries to talk to a chat. Who is? Don't judge me. Yep, it's exactly why. And that's one of the reasons why it drives Orion nuts. Because he has an extremely high prey drive. And he is definitely in the art of, oh, small prey, let's eat it. He's definitely in that camp. And Greta, I didn't stop working, sweetheart. She is like, oh, because see, Orion's distracted. So Greta, whenever Orion's distracted, Greta takes her chance to get some form of attention. And I appreciate that. And I definitely understand, hey mom, give me the attention I ever so crave that I haven't been able to get ever since you brought that dog home. Orion! Guys, why is he barking like that? Don't say I don't know. That's a response. Are you guys roughhousing? Are you hugging? I love how she said it though. I'm ignoring everyone on my phone. Ah, typical teenager. Greta is a cutie. I love my girl. Just go beat the children. I can wait. I used to love pumpkin spice lattes. I prefer gingerbread. Gingerbread never gets made right. No one ever makes that flavor correct. Like, that's why I can't. Because whenever I have it, it's always like there's a weird chemical taste. Like, they put something in, and I apparently have to be careful because I don't know if it's a fast food thing. I found this out from my friend who owns a restaurant. So there's this giant base where everyone can buy all their different seasonings, and some of them, the seasonings are really high quality, some of them are not. Which, I mean, isn't too, far of a stretch. It's kind of obvious. But that being said, there are some times where the fast food places will get this mix for their like cinnamon and cinnamon sugar, and it won't quite taste right. And then my tongue gets a little tingly. So I don't know what they use because I'm not allergic to any spices. But maybe it's the mix of it all together. But it definitely doesn't feel good. What you guys think so far? The gingerbread flavor is SB head clove. I'm weird about clove. Text me what you want. Yes, sir, if you insist. Hold on, guys. I have to make my order. Oh. He just realized my phone's on silent, so I couldn't see what he was texting me. Because he texted me. So. Green ducky. Yes. My niece came in and informed me that ducks don't come in green. And I was like... Ooh. Let me see. What else? What the duck? Cassie. Some have green on the head. There are some that are full green. I have seen them. But the point is, when Bella was like, no ducks are green. They're all yellow. I was like, excuse you? Excuse you? How dare you? Since I drew this duck, from the moment I drew him or her, we don't, but the moment I brought them to life, I was like, this is going to be a green duck. It's going to be a green duck. You're going to be green as hell. All right, so guys, question. Has anyone been getting weird text messages lately? Like weird texts like saying, oh, wrong number. And then afterwards they're like, but you're so polite. Can I get to know you? I was talking to another friend of mine, Beep Satire. I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram, but Beep Satire, she was talking to me. She's like, I got the same text. I'm like, what? And she did, and they're all similar, of these people claiming that their assistant or whatever. Give it a pompadour. No, Matthew. You guys don't get it. That's an inside joke. But mallards have green heads. Look at the Kaguya duck and the Black East Indian duck. They are both fully green ducks. Boom! Boom! The green ducks escaped from Chernobyl. Don't get near them. It's radiation. Oh yeah, I was fixing something. Trying to think. All I have is a piece of naan today, so I'm thinking, do I want a sandwich as well? Do you know what I'm mad about, guys? I used to get this healthier option from Dunkin'. I would get this vegetable egg thing. It was great. And I loved it. Hey, Esteban. So I've been getting them from all different areas but I've been getting a bunch and they're all the same thing. Oh, my assistant didn't save it. Oh, you're with my supplier. I can't tell if it's a bot or not, but I've just taken to swearing at them now. Because I've gotten wrong numbers in the past, and some of them have asked to be friends with me, and they were not a scam. They were a real person. But this time it's all a little too similar. They're all either named Annie or Annette or Anita. All A names, which again is like another like weird part of it. Like, okay, that's not totally weird and abnormal and totally happens all the time. Yep. So that's why I'm like, sorry, I'm looking around for something. And I can't find it, but I think I want to say it. But anyways, like I was saying, they got rid of this thing that I really liked. The white duck that identifies as a shamrock. Don't judge! He rolls in the moss. He wants to feel part of the park. I'm gonna get the egg bites. Those are good. 1 veggie, 1 bacon. I think that's it. Those egg bites are powerful. They're quite delicious. But anyways. So. I don't know if you saw my new picture on Twitter. I posted in Discord. I haven't checked yet, but I'll check after I get off of this. Let me see. The only Irish sentence I can say well is can I go to the toilet? But you never know. Let's see. I personally can't remember what I was gonna say. Trying to think what I was gonna do with these parts of the socks. I had to wait for all this to dry. This is nice and smooth and dry, and I love it. What should his socks be the color of? I don't know. But that part's all dry. So I can do his beak really quick. And his beak, I actually have to mix. So. Yeah, that's a good beak. That's a good beak color. So, what else is everyone up to? Is everyone ready for spoopy season? Is there anything you're not ready for? Are we not looking forward to the holidays? I'm kind of ready for them this year. I have so much going on. My brother and my sister-in-law are actually finally getting married. Like, I know I call her my sister-in-law, but they aren't officially husband and wife yet. They will be in October. And I'm so excited for it. Because then we can finally track her. I mean, we can finally have her in the family. I look like a blue hair leftist with an AR-15. I need to get me some duck socks, right? What kind of paint is that? This is Viviva. I was going over that earlier. How smooth, right? After 40? Ah! This shit's gorgeous. Like, hold on. Let me get the thingy. It's over here. Just beyond the cup. Viviva colors. Like, stunning, right? Absolutely stunning. I'm so stoked. I'm ready for the Orlando meetup in October. Gonna meet somebody. Oh, that's right. Radio and you and I remember now. I got you. I'm going to be in Vegas in October. I shall not be anywhere near Orlando, Florida. I'm going to be too busy going to the When We Were Young Fest. I didn't even know they had pants. Yeah! Dude, look, and when I bought the pants, they sent me a little mini sheet. Sent me 2, technically. How freaking cute, right? Thursday is my 10-year wedding anniversary. Congrats, Linda. October is my 10-year wedding anniversary. I'm looking forward to Inktober. Me too. Is that Duck Hulk? No, just a duck with socks. I'm just hoping to watch more horror movies now that the baby's not up all night anymore. I don't blame you, Ice Princess. I don't blame you. Ooh, Vegas in October sounds lovely. Probably not as hot as could be. It's apparently still gonna be in like the 80s and 90s, which is horribly hot for me. But I'll deal with it. My husband really wanted to do this. So this is actually a gift for him. I have been saying, if anyone wants to do a meetup when I'm there. I don't know if anyone's interested. But we're going to be there because we finally procured the plane tickets. We're going to be there from the night of the 17th until the night of the following Monday. So Monday to Monday, essentially. Ooh, excuse me. I'll be hanging in Lingby and preparing the madness for Thanksgiving and Christmas shopping. Must start nowish. Prices are bad. As an elder emo, I'm so jelly. We can't find the elder emo shirts anymore. He stopped selling them. I'm so mad. I'm mostly just getting back to gym and rebuilding my wardrobe. I gotta go back to slaver. I mean work. I love you, Chaco. If someone cooks that duck, it would be green eggs and duck. Listen, you don't know. Those eggs might come out perfectly yellow. Oh. They saw something. Yeah, their mother had to go out of town for the day, and because of the risk of impounding of her car, she asked me to watch the children so her husband could drive her. So I get the pleasure of watching most of the children. The oldest gets to stay at home with the puppy because I was like, please don't bring the dog again. No offense to the dog, but it was so nice. Especially because the other morning, because she couldn't understand why I was like wanting the dog out of the yard. Because I couldn't keep the dog in the house. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I can dress however I want now. Oh, I'm gonna have to post what I'm gonna do. Wait till you guys see my Halloween costume. I gotta order it still. But wait till you see. It's gonna be so darn cute. I just wanted to go to Vegas, but need to convince the hubby. Honestly, Linda, it's so worth it. And it's okay. You could go on 5 Vegas trips and what it would cost for 1 trip to Disney for a week. Okay, that's starting. Vegas has so much to do. Oh, sure, I'm about to leave and you don't even answer my question. I didn't see your question. What is it? The Patreon call. Can you message me later about that, Choco? I want to go over that with you. So we can decide. So message me on Discord or on Instagram later about that, okay, honey? Whatchamacalls it though? What was I saying? It's definitely worth going. So I am making a YouTube video. The file got corrupted. The power went out while I was working on it. I thought I could sound. Oh my god. Bro, I would be Orion. I'm petting you. No. That is not going to happen right here. No. Back out. Boy. No. Don't you argue with me. Outside, out there. Go. Greta, you too. Go. Out of the room. Thank you. But this made Lee rewrite the script. Oh, okay. No, he was mad because Greta was huddled against my leg and he didn't like it. And so I gave her a pet, but then I was petting him. And he got mad that she was still sitting next to me. You see, never assume Orion's being sweet. That is never the case. Orion is usually being a brat. That is his default, okay? That is Orion's default. I'm waiting for this to dry. I'll grab something really quick that I needed to. Where is it? Yeah, right here. But yeah, never assume Orion's being a sweetheart. That is very rarely the case. Usually Orion's being a brat and not getting what he wants. That is what's usually happening. Took 3 hours for my software to render a vid earlier. I thought for sure it was failing again. I'm very lucky. I don't know how it's going to work with this new computer. I have not edited anything on it yet. But every time I record, the first thing I do is right after recording, I put all the recording in my external hard drive. That's the first thing I do immediately. Because that way... Orion! Sorry, I had to really yell that time, guys. I didn't want to blow out anyone's eardrums. But anyways, right, Jade. Right. Just bork, bork, bork the whole night through. What was I going to say? See, now they actually genuinely distracted me. He about to learn again. I swear to God, dude. That's when people ask, how are you so good with kids? Have you met my dogs? If I wasn't good before, I've learned from the dogs. I can hear the kids laughing about it. They love when the dogs bark. They love when the dogs bark. See, I see some people logged off because of the dogs barking. And I do apologize, guys. Just, Orion is so amped up. He doesn't always get to see the kids, and when he does, especially because Ray's kids are getting split up between me, Ray's mother, obviously Ray, and their mother. So that was his favorite thing every week, is that we'd have the kids here. And he was so happy about that. But now... may start filming soon. I don't know. Trying to be a spiritual cousin of Christine McDonald. Hold on. I don't know if I know that one. Not sure if I know that one. Oh, Kristen McConnell. Oh, wait. Kristen McConnell. Still don't know that one. If people can't handle a dog barking, then they are sad people. Been a hot minute. So, hello, Angel Lace. Yeah, he, but I can understand, because Orion's bark goes straight through you, Arcasol. Like, Orion's got a very pitchy bark. I would almost say bitchy. He very much sounds like a little girl sometimes, and I can get how, for some people, including myself, it, like, slices through your ear sometimes. And you want to be nice about it, but at the same time, you just want to, like, you can't do it. You want to, but you can't. And that's the main problem that I'm having. Are these the exact same size? They are exact same size brush. I'm stupid. All right, what do I want to do for these socks? Guys, should he have, like, nice plain brown socks? I think he should have nice plain brown socks. I can't lie, though. Having the 27-inch monitor to read this on instead of my little laptop, this is very helpful. Very helpful. Little dog barks are worse, too shrill. Orion's are very shrill when he wants them to be. Like, that's the crazy part. When he wants it, swear to God. When he wants to be a shrill little bitch, oh, he'll be a shrill little bitch. I've had people think he was a yappy little dog. I've had people get on the phone and they'll be like, oh my God, you got a Yorkie? No, I didn't. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Well, it sounds like you've got one. No, it sounds like I have 110 pit bull. That's what I have. That's what it sounds like to you. You just don't know the difference, because all the pit bulls you've met are manly men. Orion! I swear to God. No. No. I suppose he learned that way. Seriously though, I reserve these watercolors for like really awesome stuff, and I'm so glad I did. Look how pretty this is, guys. Like, even with it being browns and greens and like earthy tones. You hear how he's like waiting? He is sitting there and waiting to amp her up. I fucking can't with this dog. I fucking can't. I may have to crate them because they're being ridiculous. That is enough. You sit. Now. Sit. Lay down. Good. Now you wait. Sorry, guys. Random fun fact. Poisonous birds exist? Yes, they do. Yes, they indeed do. And it's based off of the berries that they eat, I believe. I want to say it's that. I remember reading about it. I know what you're talking about. See, now they are going to sit in their position until I release them. Usually they do. Sometimes, if there's something tempting enough, they will move. But berries and bugs. Yep. Who else sat down when Star said sit? I have my father's voice, and my father can be very chilling when he's pissed, and I definitely inherited that from him. I'm sorry, guys. Can you tell I forgot to bring a paper towel? And I'm too lazy to call one of the kids? Because I don't feel like having them disturb Orion while he's sitting there and finally calming down. Therefore, I spread the wealth instead. You can always go back over it afterwards. See, now I don't know if you can hear that. That's Greta nervously cleaning her paw because she knows they're in trouble. There we go. Let that dry. Any of y'all have the fettuccine Alfredo from Domino's? Doesn't taste anything like it, but it's very good. It's tasty. It's just not fettuccine. You know, it's something else, but we'll allow it to pass. But yeah, I definitely take after my father more than my mother. My mother was much more sweet, but she was scary in her own way. I was telling I shared a meme not too long ago about kids today talking back to their parents, and all they do is sit in the corner and cry. And then they showed a picture of Rocky getting his ass beat me after talking back to my mother in 1985. And then there was another one. There's this post going around on Facebook, and I love it. And I'm so sad the mother is getting shit. This little girl, she's like 10 years old. Her mother was telling her to get ready for the bus, and this little girl figured she didn't want to go on the bus. She didn't want to get on the bus today. So she very purposely missed the bus. And why? Because mom's got a car. Mom can drive me. I'm going to get on the bus. And that's exactly what this little girl did. She purposely missed the bus because, as I stated, mom has a car. Mom can drive me. Well, mom decided, oh, Oh, that's how you're going to be. Also, mom can just do it because I have a car and you just wanted to make up your own rules. So the mom said, okay, bet. And she made that little girl walk the whole way to school. And I loved it. And I was like, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And she did. That little girl walked the entire way to her school. Now, here's the problem. People got very mad at the mother. Because, see, the mother followed behind in the car. She made sure the little girl was not alone. She was never alone because she knew there's dangers in the world and da-da-da-da. But she stated point blank, I am here to raise my child. I'm not here to be my child's friend. She can get as mad at me as she wants. She has to learn she doesn't always get her way. If I tell her get ready and I tell her respectfully, hey, you have to go to school, and she decides if she's going to go to school, she's going to make her own rules about it, then she's going to have to pay for that. And I messaged her. She responded back too because she was getting inundated with messages. And I told her, I just want to thank you. My 4-year-old is currently in timeout for hitting his sister. That's right, you parent those children. People need to back off and let parents parent. My thing is like, the little girl apparently like is very tall for her age. For 10 years old, this girl is like 5'6", something like that. She's got a lot of muscle. And why do I hear growling? So this little girl just thinks she can, boss her parents around because that's what she wants. And her mother said, nay, that's not happening. And I messaged her. I said, listen, you don't know me. You don't need to know me. I just want to let you know you're a rock star. I don't care what anyone else says. Please keep being a good parent. Because you see, I may not be in retail anymore. But when I was in retail, one of the biggest frustrations was shitty parents. And I am sorry to say, most of you are shitty parents. Not you guys, but most of the general populace, terrible parents. The first instinct is to hand the kid a cell phone. And if somebody reprimands your kid, you get mad at that person. Oh, I can handle my own kid. Okay, but where were you 5 minutes ago when your kid was doing shit and you weren't? Where were you 5 minutes ago when your kid was bouncing off of my displays and I told them not to, and you just let me have to take care of it? Why was it up to me as the associate? Where were you, parent? And then if I'm too rude to your child, you report me. Okay. And I wouldn't mind if these were like infants, but I had one lady, I'll never forget this. These children were trying beds with their parents. And I felt the kids, there was like 4 or 5 of them to begin with, right? So there's a lot of kids. Okay. But on top of that, as I'm sitting there, I feel this warmth on my foot because I would always wear these little flats at work. I look down and there's this child's foot and she is massaging the top of my foot with her socked foot. And I was just like, please don't do that. And she was smiling at me while she was doing it. This kid was like 4 or 5 years old. And I'm like, don't do that. No. I've had parents with children that have groped me. I've had parents with children who have destroyed stuff, who have been rude. I've seen it all. Right? It is weird. I had a parent yell at me once for letting my kid walk to school by herself in 3rd grade because she looked like a kindergartner. Okay, just because she looked young doesn't mean she was young. Like, I don't get people. Right. And it wasn't that she was even like, like a creepy child, but just what she was doing was creepy. Totally thought you stepped in piss. No. Girl, if that was the case, oh my God. I'd have kicked them out. No, the worst customer I ever had in terms of grossness at the mattress store. Okay? There was a couple that were pretty gross, but I had this gentleman walk in. Some of you might remember this story if you've been following me for a long time. I had a gentleman walk in. Okay. Now, what is one insect you all think a mattress salesperson would have to worry about on a regular basis entering their store? Take a guess. Take a wild guess what insect we have to really watch out for. And what we have to really listen for. Has anyone guessed? When kids break something in the store and then the spooter. No, not a spooter, but it is in the arachnid family. Go ahead, guys. Take a guess. Yes, angel. So this person comes in and he's like, we need a new mattress. And I was like, okay. And so he said he was going to finance. And I said, not a problem. Now, the story's starting to get a little fuzzy as I get older and then further away from when it happened. But here's generally what went down. He walks in with this little redheaded girl who proceeded to body slam herself into a bunch of mattresses. I mean, a bunch. She was just going to town, and I was like, you have to tell her to stop. I wasn't allowed to walk to school until middle school. But that's because, yeah, that's NYC. I wouldn't let any of my children walk in NYC. That's besides the point. So this child is bouncing off our walls, and I'm like, honey, you can't do that. This is a place of business. This is not a jungle gym. Because this girl was like 9, 10 years old. Like, she knew better. Like, I looked straight at her. I was like, you can't do that. He's like, you know, he looked and said, stop acting up. And I was like, okay. And I was like, he said, well, we don't have the cash. We need to finance. So I immediately walk him to my desk, which is all the way in the back of the store. This kid was ricocheting off of mattresses while I'm doing this. Okay? So I'm painting a picture here. As we are sitting down, I look over. We barely sat down. She finally was sitting with him, next to him. And she goes, oh. And the dad quickly grabs at her hand. And when he pulls back, I see blood. And I'm like, oh my God, she's bleeding. Hold on. Let me get a Band-Aid. Because I always kept I had ordered extra kits, right? So I grabbed the Band-Aids. I'm like, let me get a Band-Aid. She goes, no, it's fine. It's just a bed bug. I'm sorry. I looked up. I said, what? He goes, oh, she said it's just a mosquito. I said, no. What did you say? She goes, I said it was just a bed bug. I'm like, where? Are you telling me you had a live bed bug on you? And she just looks at me and goes, yeah. And I look at the father. I'm like, is the reason you need a new mattress because you guys got rid of mattresses with bed bugs? He went, yeah. I'm like, well, sir, I am so sorry. But per law and company policy, I have to ask you to leave. I said, we cannot risk contamination in the store. So they got up and they walked out. I proceeded to call every single mattress store in the area because if one gets it, we all can get it. And then I had to call my boss. My coworkers and I had to comb every mattress this child was on. We had to check everything. We vacuumed. We sprayed alcohol spray everywhere. I was livid. Who does that? What possesses you? Get out. Exactly, Jade. What possesses you to do that? Like, this man was as redneck as they came. And I'm like, did your mother not teach you, sir? You just waltz in with fucking pests on you. Apparently that man, right? I was beside myself, guys. I was beside myself. I could not. I was disgusted. We had another guy who literally, he walked in and he said he walked in, I forgot what he was doing, but he said, I gotta get rid of mattresses. And whenever anybody says, I have to get rid of my mattress, we had to ask them, why? And he's like, well, because of pests. Well, what pests, sir? Bed bugs. And he said, I got them on me right now. Now, I didn't see any on him. This was before that little girl. He did know. Yeah, he knew. Oh, yeah, he knew. Oh, yeah, I hate it when the parents act like children and play. Right. What sucks most about bed bugs is that it doesn't matter how clean you are. Right, Jade. Right. But it does come with, I will say, as someone who lives in a state where bed bugs are pretty prevalent, while that is true, I will say it's most of the dirty people that I've seen that have had them. It's mostly the people that, they fall under the line of trailer trash. Trailer trash and ghetto-rific is usually who you see having these issues. But what bothers me more about it, what's going on out there? Oh, I don't trust that at all. And then they snicker afterwards? Oh, hell no. Hold on. Let me go make sure. Because now that's got the auntie senses tingling. What I say about laying down like that, sit properly on my couches. That's first off. They'll have to have a little table for that, okay? Okay. Tobias, why aren't you playing any of your games? What? Livestream? Oh, mommy's report. Baby, I don't know. Baby, I don't know. Alexia's phone is on, so when your mom's done, if everything goes well, she will be able to message your sister and find out. If it doesn't, she ain't messaging anybody. Okay. Ah! Oh, my knuckles felt that one. Ow, ow, that hurts. I saw a father playing lawnmower that was on display with his son and did a face palm. Oh my God. We had to go deal with them a few years ago. Apparently our state had a really bad outbreak that year. Yeah. I've read that it's suspected bed bugs are a problem partly because people who aren't washing their sheets or no one washes them. So bed bugs reside in your mattress itself, and all it takes is one female to get into your household. Bed bugs, what they do is they lay in the lining of your mattress and they stay there, and that's where they eat. Hold on, I'm getting texts. I ordered what I ordered. There we go. But yeah, I've had people who definitely were clean get bed bugs, and they got them from other people. We wash all the time. It's because they are hitchhikers. It's like having she's saying how people, like, some people get them attracted to them. But they will. So one of my friends back on the old apartments, calm down out there and sit up properly. Here's the problem, guys. You ready for this? You ready for this? This is the funniest part. Okay? Are you ready for this? I can see them. They think I can't see. Alexia, Kaylin, and Trenton, sit properly. I'm watching you. You're not. That's what I thought. Tobias, go to the bathroom. Trenton, go with him. Again, they think I can't see them. I even can't get them. Yeah. Like, there are people with bad hygiene that can definitely get them. That's for sure. Like, yeah, but guys, they're on fucking camera. Like, I don't know. They forget, like, so because they're not used to that at home, they don't think about it when they're here. They don't think about the fact that Auntie will have cameras. No. So they'll sit there and they'll think, oh, Auntie can't see us, so we'll get away with this. The hell you will. You think, you thought, you tried. It takes you to be fully rid of them. Yes, and that's if you put the effort in. Honestly, the best and truest way to get rid of them is expensive, but it works. Bug sniffing dogs. There are dogs that are literally trained to sniff out bed bugs. That is your best bet for getting rid of them, because the dogs will sniff everywhere and they will make sure those little bastards are gone. I don't know what she's singing now. Oh, I do believe the dog's about to go crazy because Daddy is home. I hear my husband. Did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Let me see. Come over here. Let me see them undies. Look at those fresh, dry underwear. What do I get? A bigger one. Bigger one. That's what I thought. That's my boy. All right, go sit down. Go play. Go have fun. Don't run. He won't chase. I'll let him smack my hand as hard as he wants when he does good. I use diatomaceous earth. Yes, that does help a lot because it actually grinds down their exoskeletons. I'm watching. Well, the thing is, so he pees himself, Esteban. You missed that part of the stream. My nephew has a habit of peeing himself a lot. And Archie, thanks, honey. Look at all that lovely stuff. Hey guys, look, I got coffee. Oh boy, look, I got my egg bites.
And they didn't have a donut, so I got you munchkins.
Aw, babe, you're so sweet. I want a kiss. Send these assholes outside. And make sure they go potty, please. I love you. You're so handsome. Thank you, babe. I'll wait for this to dry. Scare the kids straight. Tell them to turn off the cameras. There's no evidence. They forget they're there, dude. Like, they forget they're there so much. There was a lot of sleepless nights inspecting beds. Right. So a key thing on preventing bed bugs from harboring inside your mattresses, guys, is mattress protectors. You need to get a total encasement. Total encasement mattress protectors are going to stop those bugs from settling into your mattress. That's the first thing that you do. And then putting a second mattress protector on there, just as an extra set of protection, get a 5-sided. That really helps a lot. So also, there are bombs you can use. There are preventatives you can use. The problem with diatomaceous red earth is that it is very caustic to the eyes. It's going to hurt if you get it in your eyes or in your lungs because it is very abrasive. So, sorry, I'm going into mattress mode. I'm sorry, guys. Now you know how I sounded when I used to sell. But I will tell you, if you live in an area where this is a risk, it's worth it. Bombs are toxic to animals, so you have to have them boarded, exactly. And it is toxic for anything you have in the house. So if it's something that you want to keep, it's fabric, you're going to have to superheat those. People will bring them from their home. Yep, the same way that roaches pass on. Exact same way. Not just mattresses, though, they will take refuge in. Actually, they will take refuge in the walls. Fun fact. If you are not careful, they will live in your walls. That's why you need the bug-sniffing dog. because they will fuck up everything. And they're good at it. Babe, I told the kids when you got home if they want to, they could go outside and play because you'd be right there. So, you don't have to go there. I'm just saying there'd be somebody out there in case something goes wrong. Yep.
Go outside after I got home from work.
No, I said don't. I literally just said you'd be in the living room. So if something went wrong, you'll be right there. I just want an adult near them. You're going to be in the living room doing whatever the hell you want. I just don't want them outside without an adult, at least in the living room. You know, so if you get an alert on the camera. Know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? I know, how terrible. Listen, you were in the chat. You saw.
No,
I've been being a good auntie all day.
I wasn't in the chat all day.
I've been a good auntie all this day.
In every so often.
Tobias also hasn't peed himself yet.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
Shut up. No, I've been sending him every hour on the hour. No, what are you saying, Jelly Belly? Make sure yours is threaded with silver, by the way, guys. What Allison's saying is true. Make sure your mattress protector is threaded with silver of some kind. Or is Tencel. Because those are antimicrobial and hypoallergenic. Welcome back in. Penny was growling at Arya earlier. And if you wonder where Penny is, she's right below Arya. Right? She's all the way down there, cramped underneath. They're extinct in France and Germany. Well, Charlotte, bite me. How dare you? On to more pleasant things. Pinching flowers off my Thai basil. Ooh. Here, I finished this one, babe. Are you going out there now? The living room, I mean, or are you going to hang in here?
Oh, yeah. Popped in and out every so often.
Okay. Almost all don't sound or feel like plastic anymore. They feel like a sheet. Ice Princess, you didn't watch my my mattress videos. I explained it all in there. Kids, if you want to go outside, you can. Oh my gosh, that's right. It's in the dryer. Ask your uncle to fish out your clothes from the dryer. Well, see, isn't it cute for a green duck? Isn't it adorable? Yeah. I'm gonna pinch that butt. You can. I need to make sure that your shoes are on. Let me see, is your hair still together? Turn around. Good. Okay.
Clothing.
Who's in charge when you're outside?
No.
Yes.
Actually, I thought you said Uncle Matt was coming.
No, he's not gonna come outside with you. He's gonna sit in the living room. If something goes wrong, where's the first place you're gonna go back to? That's right. Who's in charge while you're out there? That's right.
Can't go out because they don't have clothes.
I told you in the dryer.
You didn't tell me.
I dried his clothes.
Wait, what?
There's no pee on them no more. He's got black pants, long black pants, and a black t-shirt, babe. And his socks are blue. Almost every says the opposite. Well, let me tell you something, Ice Princess. I can recommend to you a couple. Send me a message on either Instagram or on go to thestarson@yahoo.com. I will send you a couple recommendations. What part of the country are you in? Are you towards the West Coast or the East Coast, the Southwest, Midwest, the Northwest? Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me.
What? What was that?
You know it's when I burp. That's a burp. That's a burp.
No, that's
What?
a hiccup. That's a hiccup.
No, he's just making funny sounds. All right. So you guys, Tobias, who's in charge when you're outside?
Me, Lexi.
Okay. What are we not going to throw when we're outside?
Sticks and bugs.
And rocks. So I'm glad you got the bugs and the sticks right, but no rocks either. Okay. Now, if you guys want to clean anything,
And giant sticks.
especially,
That's the only thing that what we do inside.
well, you can play hide and seek. You can play
Freeze
scavenger hunt.
Bang it. Freeze tag.
You can do freeze tag too. I just want nothing being thrown at each other, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so Bella and Trenton, go get your shoes and socks on. Bye. And Tobias, go get your clothes from your uncle.
This is the only thing I had no socks.
That's fine. You don't have. I don't care. Then whatever you gotta get on, go get them on. I know. I'm so glad my two cats coexist so well. One is a sassy brute and the other is a scared little baby. I have sassy brutes and I have scared little babies. Aria and Penny usually get along pretty well, but Aria has a habit of invading space really bad. And Penny, ever since Hendrix and her, especially after she nearly died, Penny has been like a lot more out in the open, and she doesn't like when anyone invades her privacy. And Aria's been invading her privacy pretty bad. Aria's been pretty rude about it. Don't ask Matthew, he'll say no. I think deep blue will go good with this. Seriously, I'm in love with this watercolor though. What's the matter?
Do you have any socks for us?
For Lexi?
She has none.
She had a pair on yesterday. Where's those? Ask her where's the socks she was wearing yesterday. What? You might have to pull out all the towels and throw it on the bed, babe. Oh, Lord almighty. Nothing functions without me. Shake it all out. Like, shake out the big towels. If they're in a bundle, shake them out. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get up. I'm going to leave this room. And I'll find it within 2 minutes. Alexia, check your bags.
Well, give me my socks. There's no stuff in the bag.
But Lexi, you had them on yesterday.
I don't know.
So check under the couch, check in the cushions. Like, can you see I'm working here, kids? That's not you checking. Go. Didi Mal, bye. I'm surprised that Lily, the little scared one, bonded to me. She's afraid of her own shadow. Penny is afraid of everything, but cats will bond regardless if you give them the right energy. I will say that, side note, I decided you're the Jones and watch out. What? What's the Jones? Hello, Silvar. I'm lost. I don't get the reference, but I want to know. Ugh. Oh, Keeping Up with the Joneses. Yeah, I'd never seen that. If I have I? Have I seen that movie? I don't remember. You found his pants? It's in there, babe. I know it is. It's a little black one. I really don't want to get up and then go find it within seconds. That's just something I don't want to do. So yeah. I know it's not a TV show. It's a movie. Why are you stomping in my house? I like how when I call him out, no one says anything. Arabella, why is my bathroom door open with your sister going to the bathroom? So what? That excuse you? So you open the door when I go to the bathroom? Did the Juck join the army? To show that one is as good as other people by getting what they have and doing what they do. Keeping the Joneses by buying expensive cars and clothing that they can't afford. Oh. Fine, come here and watch my coffee.
I think maybe it didn't make it to the dryer.
It made it. I pulled everything out myself.
Ugh. Hello, hello. I don't have the same glowing personality, so it'll be silent.
Did it never make it to the wash? Because you found your shoe.
Behold my beautiful drawing.
Where's your shirt? Where's your uncle? Well, you get hot anyway, so no shirt for you. Put your shoes on, or somebody get your brother's shoes on, then. What's that right there on the floor? That black thing right there. Right there, next to Trenton's feet. Yeah? Yeah? Is that your brother's shirt that I told you to put in the washing machine yesterday? Who? You! It's not Trenton. Alright, well, Trenton. Is that the shirt I was just looking for? Mystery solved. Trenton never put it in the washing machine to begin with.
Okay, I was not entertaining your fans there.
I knew I hadn't lost it. All right. What is Starson working on? I'm working on one of my commissions. All right, Trenton, when I tell you to do something, you have to do it fully. You were picking up like this yesterday. If you had paid attention better, you'd have had it all in there. And your brother would have a shirt. It was sticking out and I could see it clearly from where I was standing, and so could you. So, get outside now. Go, before I change my mind.
Didi Meow.
Exactly. Didi Meow. Didi Meow Mofu. Bye. Hello, Tanya. Hey, we were entertained. Well, now I'm back. Well, I had thought that the whole pissy outfit had been washed. But it turns out, Arcasol, I was incorrect. That was not the case. Not the case at all. No. Yes, dogs. Did he hide it? No, I don't think he technically hid it. When he got undressed after he got his butt whooped yesterday, he dropped it all in a pile because all of it was peed on. All of it. And I told his brother while we were cleaning him up and getting him all set to, you know, potentially not piss everywhere again. I told his brother, go put it in the washing machine. I have to do a wash anyway. And I'll wash all these towels and his pissy pants and pissy shirt and pissy socks along with it and underwear. So I got it all in there. And I haven't really looked at the couch yesterday. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was cleaning up the house, I was keeping track of the kids. And when Matt took out of the dryer, he couldn't find the kid's shirt anywhere. I'm like, what do you mean you can't find the shirt? It's in there. He's like, I looked everywhere. So now I'm looking. So now I go and look. I still can't find it. So I walk out into the living room and I'm like, did you guys even put it in the wash? I barely get the words out of my mouth. I look down below underneath the couch, and there, sticking halfway out from the couch from where Tobias undressed yesterday, is the shirt. With now dry pee on it. Oh, joy of joys. So, the script is coming along nice. My friends gave me pointers on how to break it up into chunks. Now I just have to put their thoughts down and get corresponding images. Just be lurking for it. Not a problem, Marcusel. If my exploits in aunthood are entertaining you, all's the better. And how do you push a shirt under the couch? And listen, these kids are freaking talented, okay? They do shit. I don't even know how the hell they do it. I look at the mattress, I'm like, why did you even do that? And they'll just look at me. Because one of the reasons why the kids don't like when I reprimand them is because I make them answer for their crimes. I mean, literally answer. Like, I look at them and I say, why did you do it? And I expect an answer. Because they have all the ease to tell on their siblings and everyone else. And make everyone else the bad guy. So if you can explain when someone else is the perpetrator, then you can explain when it's you. Being an aunt is hard and not hard for me. The hard part for me is if I'm your aunt, you're essentially my child without coming out of my body. So I will treat you like I would treat my own child. And the problem with that is that you don't know where the limit is. All jokes aside, you don't know when you're pushing your boundaries and you're being too auntie, I guess would be the best term. Like, you're too big for your britches. And just like how I don't like when anyone tries to parent me when I was a kid, when I had perfectly wonderful parents, I wouldn't want anyone to try to parent my children. And so I try very hard not to overstep my boundaries as an aunt. But there's certain things I won't put up with. For instance, you will not disrespect your parents in front of me. Now, if they're in the wrong, sure, you can call them out. But I have flipped on my nieces and nephews whenever they disrespected their parents in front of me. And that's all of them, because I have quite a few nieces and nephews. Because I've noticed a lot of family, they will baby the child and they'll make the parent feel like shit. I'm not about that life. I don't watch kids, even family, until they're housebroken. Agreed so far. Hence why Tobias has been sitting on a metal foldy chair all day. Where's my paddle of tears? Jay Dragon, I like that I hid candy wrappers under the couch to hide the evidence. I wasn't smart enough yet to throw them away. They're preparing for a career in politics, right? I very much love my nieces and nephews. They're the closest I will have. I watched Tobias be born. I was the first person to cut his umbilical. I cut his umbilical. I was the only one to cut his umbilical cord. I was the first person to change his diaper. I was the first person to feed him, first person to hold him. I cut his umbilical cord. While housebroken, I think I was born that way. Like, I did all that. Because Kayla knew I'd probably never have kids. And I'd probably never get to experience birth. So, I got to be Tobias's first everything. I'm also the only person Tobias truly fears, apparently. What's the matter? You're not allowed to use the bathroom. Not allowed to use the bathroom. Says I. It is not. That is a lie. Arabella, are you using the bathroom?
No.
Can you get me a paper towel?
Yeah. Oh, Auntie Cassie, I didn't pee.
You didn't pee. Come here and get another high five from me. Come on, go and get it. Good job. Matt, why is our bedroom door open still? Well, come get that sheep out of Orion's mouth. And put that where he can't get to it. Thank you, my dear. Oh, careful. Don't want you tripping.
You were the last one in there.
I thought you were going in after me. Sarah's a benevolent ruler, but she does rule with an iron fist. Right, Linda. You know what? That's a great way of phrasing it. I am benevolent. You can do whatever the hell you want as long as you listen. Because I let the kids do whatever the hell they want. Like, they can sit out there. They can play video games. They can play outside as long as there's an adult that can watch them. I don't care if you want to play. I care if you don't follow the rules. The moment you start breaking rules is the moment you don't like me. Trust me. Excuse me. Alexia, say please get out. I don't care. Do you know how many times I pooped and caught you staring at me afterwards? You guys have no idea how many times I've been in the middle of going potty. I turn around, don't even know she's there, and she is watching me. And she laughs. She thinks it's funny, and I'm like, bitch. He's not funny. God. Any moment Matt is gonna get spanked and then grounded. Shh, Edie, don't ruin the fun. He's not supposed to know. Bless you. Why is this coming out all yellow? Is that everything in here? China.
Hi, Margaret.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm kidding. I love you, Auntie.
Love you too. Smart ass. See what a little smart ass she is. Hello, frog. Fraud. Sorry. Hello, fraud, son. See, she's had to learn the hard way. I'm not one of her little pals. I'm still her aunt. But oh my god. Bublito, you have daughters. How often do the little females try to catch you while you're going potty? Who locks doors? See, I can't. So the problem is, Silvar, I always leave my bathroom door open because of the dogs. You see, they freak out if they can't come in with me. So the rule was, when Auntie Cassie goes to the bathroom, do not be anywhere near the door. Well, when it was just Lexi, I didn't think I had to say anything. I thought that was the verb to be. It's understood. I'd be going to the bathroom. I'd turn around, and she's just quietly standing there. I'd be like, ah! Matt, he can bark out there. It's fine. It's when he's in the hallway or in here, it's a problem. Never, they know better. They want to live. See, the problem is I've had to reprimand them when I've gone to the bathroom, which has been like the worst part of all. So the dog needs more training too. See, for me, I have no problem with it because I let the cats come in. And so the dogs, they're allowed to come in too. It's a pack thing. Dogs that watch you go to the bathroom, it's a very, very natural thing because going to the bathroom is a very vulnerable state for a dog. That's why if you ever take your dog outside, you notice they're watching you when they go to the bathroom. They're relying on you to protect them. And so a dog naturally wants to protect you while you're going to the bathroom. They want to make sure they're there with you so that way you're safe. So I don't want to punish them for what is a very protective action. So that's why I don't take it away from them, because it does create a better bond, and it does instill in them the idea that they can protect me. See, Zorro figured out how to open the doors. He's tall enough, and he figured if he moved his paws, he could turn the handle. So that's why Zorro's an asshole. I won't be able to hear you, bub. Oh yeah, by the way, Matthew, these speakers don't work. No, can you make them work? The kids distracted me, so I wasn't thinking about it till now. I have it on, sir.
You always check.
I'm not that bad.
Hey, it's always the biggest problem that people have.
Uh-huh.
Always first question to customer tech support. Is it on? I should be hearing something right now.
I see mic in or line in. Should I put line in?
Line. You should have out. In means you're inputting, like using the microphone. If you want to hear it, you're going to put out.
I guess speaker setup. I'm looking. It keeps disconnecting. All right, hold on. Oh, speaker out. Okay. I still can't hear anything though.
And I should be hearing something right now, right?
Yeah, because I have the thingy on.
Check, make sure it's turned up on yours, on your end.
I'm tapping it. It's not working.
You focus on your viewers. I'll do some tech support over here.
Yeah, because it keeps. So here's what it's doing: it keeps trying to go into the microphone, and I tried to stop earlier, but I couldn't.
You focus on your people. I'll do tech support.
Also, fun fact. You want to hear another fun fact? The tablet won't stay on now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the problem wasn't exactly the.
I don't know. I just know it doesn't work. Isn't that fun? Orion just figured out there's water in here. It only took him, 6 months? Oh!
Okay.
That was it! Why isn't it working now? Oh, okay. Alright, well then, if that's working there, then why aren't we hearing the, interwebs? You should be hearing music. That's blowing their eardrums out, Matthew.
Sorry.
I am so sorry, guys. If Matthew just blew out your eardrums, he didn't realize that's how that worked.
I'm playing with stuff.
I am so sorry. Let's look up how to do the star sounds. Oh, after 40, just do the painting. That's all I want. I'm pretty sure everyone just logged off after that. It's all good. I have volume at max and it wasn't bad. Okay. Because it felt like it was about to blow everyone's eardrums out the water. See, look. No, look. It's this. It's going to see where it says. So I don't know what you have to redo. I could not get it off of that. Excuse me.
That's connected to this, right?
That's connected right directly into it. That's just into a USB. So the main thing is to make it go to the speakers instead of to the microphone, because that's where the output's going right now, and that's the problem. No, that's still Quadcast, see? You're a whore. How about that? Turn this way really quick.
Now make sure they can still hear you.
Can you guys still hear me?
If not, that means you're going to do one thing at a time.
That will suck. This is an expensive enough computer. That shouldn't be the issue. You know, you can just take out your phone and check on YouTube.
I'm thinking we probably hear it through this too, if that were the case. So. Oh, they can hear.
They can hear?
You are
Perfection. Aw, come here,
Is
you.
the volume good?
Come here, you. I'll keep you around.
Is the volume good?
For speakers that we already had?
No, I mean,
yes.
like, I can turn it up. Do you want it up?
No, that's fine right now. I'll be able to hear Bublito that way.
There you go.
All right, fraud son. Let me get that invite over to you. Hold on. There you go, fraud. It is in. You guys like my new mouse? It's not the one I originally wanted, but it still has rainbow. The one I really wanted was like a big mirror, and I still might get it and keep this as a backup. Not sure yet. Why, hello, sir.
Hello.
How is your life today?
I'm back to work, so it sucks.
See now, guys, here's the other question: can you hear him coming through my speakers? Because that will also dictate whether or not I'd be able to continue this.
No, it's
This is a whole
fine.
new setup, bub.
I'm
There's a whole
listening
new
to the
computer.
stream.
Huh? Like, this is a whole new computer. Whole new, except for the microphone and camera, everything else is new.
Also, can we remove Mud from Arcasil so I can fuck with him?
No.
Why?
Well, Arkenstrom? What? Ark, aren't you in the middle of writing a script, sir?
Hmm?
You can hear him talking on your side, Linda, or on my side?
On my side, I'm listening to the stream at the same time. Everything is working fine.
But can they hear you through my microphone is what I'm saying.
No, they cannot.
That's what I wanted to make sure of. I understood they could hear you. I wanted to make sure they couldn't hear through the microphone.
No,
That's the main thing.
everything is fine.
Hey, I was trying all morning to make it work and everything. Did you hear that what I said to Matthew earlier? Remember how I went through all of this to get the new computer so I could actually do my artwork and everything? Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
The tablet that Sean sent me, it doesn't turn on now. So now this is $110 that I put into this $1,000 tablet, just for the tablet itself, not including what I spent on this computer. And half the reason I got this computer, I can't even do. I downloaded the drivers, I downloaded Clip Studio, I did all the right things. Still no good. Still no work. Starson don't know what to do.
Well, first of all, she should stop doing that accent.
No,
And
she do all day.
no, please no.
I shall do it again just because you no like.
Oh god, this is like a terrible Russian
Yes, it
accent.
is. All I know is that I was not happy. I was sitting there, I'm like, come on, it's gonna be so great. Everyone's gonna pull it up and it's finally gonna work, and it didn't work, and I was like, ah! Like I was just like I wanted to rip my hair out.
Okay, but that doesn't answer my question. Why is Arcasoul a mod and why can I not fuck with him?
Because we like Arcasoul. Also, he mods for other larger creators than I, and he knows what he's doing. So when I
sorry, knows what he's doing. Funny.
See, now I'm gonna keep him on just because you're mad.
Oh well. I'm used to you hating me. It's fine.
It's all right. I love you on the inside.
That's why I got adopted.
Listen, you got adopted because you couldn't handle mommy telling you what to do, and it's okay. Children rebel.
No. You've been neglecting us.
Listen, I've been too busy building an empire. Mummy must make the money. You can go with Auntie Nikki and pretend she's your mother for now. Creepy giggle, right? He does it on purpose. The worst thing is, guys, I'm gonna reveal a secret to you. Bublito, I think fakes half his creepy voices. I've seen what he looks like. He's a good-looking kid. He puts on a facade of creeper. He is not. I think I'm the only not good-looking one in my bunch of peoples. What? That's what I thought.
I need to mod for Rady so I can mess with him. Okay. Bet.
Listen.
Sending that to Rady.
Radio might be like, nah. I don't want that in my stream.
I just need mod on Discord.
God, I'm stupid. I want to go dip the brush into my coffee. Like, what the fuck? So how's it going in Canada?
They're talking about bringing back lockdowns.
Oh my god, are you?
Yeah, unless 85 to 95% of the population gets the fourth, thing.
Well, you know what I find hilarious, bub? So you're not my only Canadian, okay? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have friends that live on the reses.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear of how people treat the natives there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to laugh. Because you've got Castro Jr. sitting up there on the seats in Canada. Sitting here casting asparagus upon America and how horrible we are and how racist we are. And then I hear how they treat Native Americans. And it's literally like they treat them like subhuman.
Yeah.
And he has the gall.
Yeah.
There was
Are you just now finding out that everything he does is a contradiction to what he actually does?
Yeah. Well, it's like what happened. I don't know if you heard about what happened in Regina with those two native boys that went on a killing spree.
Oh yeah. The 15 people dead. Yeah.
My friend, her child was 10 minutes from where those boys were.
Oh god.
She has 3 children, and the child was with their father, and she was only 40 minutes from where it was. Like, she said the reservation that they came from was very inbred. Due to the way the government treated them, they weren't allowed to really leave their reservation, so a lot of the population there is very inbred. I've also found out that they force the statuses on their Native Americans there. So, like, if you're Cree or you're Sioux, you have to give up one of your Native American statuses. Yeah. You can't be both.
Nope.
Like, when I tell you guys, the reason why, what's wrong? Why are you already in?
You want to hear a war story about Justin Trudeau and the natives?
Once my nieces leave my room.
Sure.
Hold on. What are you guys doing in here? I thought you wanted to play outside. Child, there is nature. Go play freeze tag. Okay. So put on the bug spray, Alexia, and there's 4 of you. So then put on the bug bracelet. And number 1, you were out there for like 5 hours 2 weeks ago cleaning, so clearly it does work. And it was hotter. Yes, you did. I watched you use it, and I have it on video. I literally have it on video, you spraying you and all the kids. You forget I have cameras. Do you guys still want to go outside and play? You just in getting a drink?
Yes,
okay. Well, all of you need to go because I am still working. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ask Uncle Matt for help. Go. Bye. Love you. Bye. Beat him out. Touch grass. I love it. It's so true. Okay. Yes, now I want to hear it.
Okay, so you know about the schools where they found all the dead children underneath the schools.
Oh yeah, because I have again the same friend. She's Indian. She, although she's not quite Indian enough for them to let her in a reservation, but anyways, she almost got sent to one of them, and she has family who have disappeared and potentially are amongst the 500,000 dead kids.
Yeah.
But anyways, continue.
Well, let's just say another Trudeau was in charge of those schools at some point.
But we don't want to talk about that.
No.
We don't talk
But
about that.
yeah, Daddy Trudeau was in charge of those schools. I'm gonna talk about it.
Trudeau, no.
Most of the schools were already in place before he was prime minister. I'll admit to that. But the ones where they found most of the bodies, they were built by Justin Trudeau's father.
Yep. Well, the one that's on his birth certificate.
Yeah. And Ice Princess, to answer your question, that's because during World War II, Canadians were fucking mass murderers. So they've been trying to atone for what they did.
Canadians have done a lot worse than they like to let on.
If you look at the history of Canada during World War II, you're gonna see some fucked up shits. Like, it was to the point where the Canadian Army wanted to include commissars into their ranks, just like the Russians, but not to push the soldiers towards the enemy, but to rail them back. Because they were some bloodthirsty motherfuckers.
I will tell you right now, a lot of people sit there and they mock America and how terrible we are. And the same people that have these comments literally sit there and go, oh, that thing we did? No one talks about that. We're not looking at that. That's why I'm singing, we don't talk about Bruno, no. That's how
Jay,
they do.
that's what we're talking about to the two guys that went on a killing spree. They were natives.
Yep. They were young men from reservation, and they killed a bunch of people in their own reservation, and then they left their reservation, and I believe they got killed by the police. Are they still alive?
I'm not fully up to date. I know one of them was found dead. So he most likely killed himself. But the other one, I believe, is still on the run.
And my friend said they're native. They're as good as dead anyway. They'll never care for them in the police. And I have another friend who is full blood native, and he said that sometimes it's great because natives have their own status in Canadian law, but it's also, if you look at that status, they are not considered human by Canadian law.
No.
They are considered subhuman.
Their native status gives them certain rights, but it doesn't grant them the full Canadian, the whole shebang.
Right. So they get certain medical rights. This is true.
Yeah.
But also
they get tax exemptions and certain medical rights, and the right to move to a certain degree between each provinces, but they are basically kept in check 24/7 when they leave their reservation.
Yep. So, like, if any Rhode Islanders are in the chat, you'll know about, like, the controversy with the cigarette sales back in Rhode Island back in the day, and that was purely because of taxation.
Oh yeah, that was the same thing here.
The only reason why these young men went on a rampage is due to all of the WP. I'm confused. Kind of like that's for the Canadian reptile alien.
White.
Oh, white people. We don't know. As far as I know, there is no explanation for why these boys did what they did.
Kind of like pets for Canadian reptile aliens. Yeah.
But whatchamacallit? He told me point blank, like, my friend, again, the same one that was telling me about all this, when she went to the hospital after she gave birth, they opened her up and they stitched her back up. Nobody wanted to listen when she said, I think I have an infection. She nearly died. Like, severely from a massive infection where they stitched her up after doing her oh God, C-section.
Mhm.
Nobody listened. Nobody cared. The government told her, you got what you got. Bye-bye. And, yeah, so. Her tales of the Canadian health system, even though she doesn't hate it, were enough to make me say, fuck that.
Yep.
It was enough. She was like, it's not that bad. I'm like,
That's pretty bad.
that's pretty bad. Like, they would never do that here. And if they did, you, like, the threat of getting sued is enough. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
No.
separate. If there's an argument going on, I want to end it now. Oh, you're just pranking me. Would you like if I came out and pranked you on camera? Hush. Separate, and I don't want to hear nothing else. Excuse you?
I love those
Excuse
kids.
you. You said yes, Auntie Cassie? I want to hear it.
I love them.
What, that I don't let up until I get what I want?
No, the kids, not you.
I'll mute you.
They've got my full support.
Listen, I already had to be an aunt quite a bit today. More so yesterday. But, oof. These chitlins.
Buns and ties.
These chitlins. What? Buns and thighs. Let me tell you something. That little boy, he's made sure he's peed. Tobias! Bathroom. Trenton. Go with him. Every hour on the hour. He went at 1:30. It's 2:30. He going now too. We are not having a pee-pee today.
Hey, you got a first-time chatter.
I
Say
do?
hi to him.
Is that Desert Jack? Desert Jack, there you are. My sir, I have been needing to speak with you. You, sir, you came up with the best backstory version of Red months ago. I was explaining it, but I wasn't explaining it well, and ever since you wrote it, my dear, I have been waiting to talk to you. So if you get the chance, please, oh please, oh please, if you remember what I'm talking about, please email me that. Because I need that again. Lovelita, what are you typing?
Oh, forgot my microphone picks up that much. Sorry.
I have a lot of criticisms about the medical industry, but those that took care of my son were... Listen, if you go by how my dad was treated during his heart operation, I have nothing but wonderful things to say. If you go by how my mother was treated during her cancer and death, I have nothing but angry things to say. So the problem is that my dad was fully funded by the VA. My mom was not. So I don't chalk it up to anything but the medical industry knew who they get money out of. They charged my
VAs
father
for
almost
veterans,
$200,000 for his heart operation. But they knew that they wouldn't get any from my mother. So I don't have much faith in the medical system down here in the South whatsoever. There are parts that day, I'll see what I can dig up. Oh my gosh, you would be my hero. Because I'm making my character sheets. And that was such an eloquently well put together version of what is my story. You just did it so well. And there's, I know that I'm not the worst at it, but I know that there's sometimes that I'm not the best. And you just, seriously, dude, you did it the best. You give it on a dime. And I don't even remember what live stream it was. Chaco's the only one who knows how to go through the live streams that meticulously.
Star shut up. Moon!
Yeah. Moon's back. Hi. Right? You left for a little bit, but look, he's all dolled up now. My favorite child is here. I've had all my children today now.
I don't see the sponge.
I've had my sponge. The sponge was here earlier. She had to go to work.
Oh. The sponge working.
You missed it. She's at the legal slavery, as she puts it.
Making coffee.
I'm just inclined to believe that those that work with micro premiums do so because they care, at least in Texas. Yeah, but I've seen there have been some with the micro preemies where they've let them pass. There was this woman I used to be friends with on Facebook, and the only reason I was friends with her is because I was helping defend her during a time when she lost her children, and they would not help her. Like, the babies were born at 22 weeks. They were born at like 22 weeks, and they let the children die, like right in her arms, because they felt they weren't viable enough. Even though the youngest born child to survive has been 19 weeks. 19 weeks. They said these aren't viable. And she goes, if you won't do it, can you please let me take the children to somewhere where they will? They wouldn't let her. They let the babies die. They were twins, and she was heartbroken, understandably so. And I was just like, I remember that it was in a very small town, and they just did not want to do that. I mean, technically, it's illegal what they did. If somebody says, I request to be sent somewhere else, they should be able to be sent somewhere else. So I don't know why they were able to do that. 2 months early, I would have been very upset. Very upset. Very.
You know what's the good thing about being half Jewish in Canada?
What?
I get access to Jewish hospitals.
That's true. Because I know there are private hospitals there.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though the healthcare is free. No, it's not. But even then, private hospitals are fucking way better. Go figure.
Well, because a lot of people here in America, we get led to believe that there is nothing but public health care in those other countries. And so when I talk to my friends from the countries and find out they're still choosing privatized healthcare,
yeah,
and I'm like, you don't find that odd that they live in a country where it's all free and they still choose to pay for it?
Yeah, because the free version, you have to wait for like 6 months for a life-saving surgery, not even like getting your nose fixed. A life-saving, like a heart transplant or fucking anything. And the private sector, you just go in there, pay your bill, and okay, see you next week.
That's essentially how it works here.
Yeah.
It does just, that's as simple as it is. Oh, you need a heart transplant? As soon as one's available, like that's the only one you really have to wait for here.
Yeah, it's the same thing here for the public sector. If you need an organ transplant, they put you on a wait list depending on your level of urgency.
Okay, so that's the same thing as it is here.
Yeah, and so you have to wait for an organ to be available, but then you have to also wait for the surgeon to be available, which can take up to 5-6 months.
Oh no.
Yeah, so by the time the surgeon is ready to do your procedure, the organ might not be viable anymore.
Oh no. Usually if it's happening, you have to do the transplant within, I think, like 48 hours of the organ being taken out of the body.
Yeah, no, here it's a fucking clusterfuck.
Oof.
There are people who've been on wait lists for 5 to 6 years. Years, not month. Years.
The only reason they're like that here is if they can't get a match.
Yeah, but here it's because the surgeons are not available.
A lot of places won't try before 25 to 26 weeks, but where I am, they not only do, but they didn't even ask if I wanted to try.
Moon, no, the healthcare in Canada, they call it free, but actually we pay for it through our taxes, which are through the roof. Let's say you make $1,000 a week. You get about 600 because they'll tax 400 off of your pay, and that only covers basic medical treatments. If you need medications, you have to pay for those out of your pockets unless you've got insurance. If you go to the private sector, you're going to be paying the full price, but you're going to receive your services right away.
Which is,
So-
to me, the ideal.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, I'd rather be saving $400 a week.
Matt, what's
And-
going on up there?
People fighting.
Yeah, I know, but Matt's supposed to be, handling that shit. Babe! Babe! Why are the kids fighting? I hear them yelling stop at each other. Children. Good thing I can send these back to their makers.
But yeah, no, there's no such thing as free healthcare. They'll charge you way too much for it via taxes. So you're better off putting money aside by yourself in case you need it for medical care or whatever.
Well, a
If
lot
the
of people say they're
government-
willing to pay until they actually have to pay.
Yeah,
That's what I find the funniest part of all.
yeah.
When I see people that are like, "Ugh, I don't mind if I had higher taxes. You say that, and then you're the first to complain when your wage isn't enough. Well, this isn't a living wage. The taxes take out this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Make up your mind.
And the numbers I use, $1,000 a week is what? It's about maybe $15 an hour, working 40 hours a week. Let me do the math.
Well, here's the funniest part. We're talking 3 or 4 years ago. I had friends in Canada making $25, $26 an hour, and they said that was just at poverty line.
Okay, look, I did the math here. $15 an hour for 40 hours a week. That gives you $600 a week. Remove the taxes they take from you. That leaves you at $450.
Mhm.
So you've just lost $150 from taxes for one paycheck.
Right?
That's grocery for 2 weeks. That's your internet and cell phone bills for a month. That's gas for 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Please, here. That's gas for a week, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
I wouldn't know. I drive a truck with a V6. I would know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that used to be the numbers. You go back to, I would say, right before January of 2020, roughly. That used to be the numbers. Give or take a few months.
I wonder what happens during those
It's
times.
crazy. And I will tell you right now, that used to be the case.
Wait,
where you could
did
afford
you
that
see-
shit.
Sorry, I'm doing a full 186. 186. Jesus.
180, I got you.
180. Yeah, English. Did you see what Putin did in Russia to the
Oh,
EU?
dear Lord. No, though I have heard he's turning kind of Biden, but go ahead.
He decided to shut down the main pipeline for oil across Europe.
What?
Yeah, the Nord
You
Stream.
serious?
The Nord Stream pipeline, the one that he built thanks to Biden. He went, yeah, you know what? Fuck you guys. Until you remove those restrictions you put on my country, you're not getting gas.
Bro.
Imagine if a certain, old
President?
child, old man had kept his the pressure that previous orange had put in.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm just. I'm just.
I'm talking about.
Hey! On the bright side, he stopped the construction of the pipeline between Canada and the U.S. So that's a good
true.
thing. Russians having a pipeline, that's great. Canada and the U.S. having a pipeline, that's bad.
They didn't need a pipeline. Why would
Ah, why would they need a pipeline? They've got trucks
And
to
of
carry
course,
oil.
You know that the shutting down of pipelines in America and Canada have absolutely nothing to do with the immediate skyrocketing and continued skyrocketing of gas prices.
No. That's fine. They've lowered it by 60% in the last 3 months.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, well,
It's
it's up.
on my bank account. It's not aware.
It was up 200%, and they've lowered it by 60%. But you know,
You know,
100, 140,
silly numbers.
40. Wow, I cannot speak.
I
140%.
know I have that effect on men. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure that's autism, but sure, go ahead. Flashback to German politician laughing at Orange Man saying Russia was going to cut them off. Yeah, famous last words.
Right? Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick for everybody.
Mute me.
The update. Look at our little precious girl. Penny.
It's a kitty.
She's so mad at me right now. She's trying to get away.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful girl. I just wanted to update everybody on Penny Winnie. She is doing fantastic. Just a baby, my little girl. Oh, Penny. I know, you mama's baby. Go ahead, be free. She's walking around like... I'm very impressed with her. Even with like all the people we had in the house, she was coming out. She was being more social than most of my quote unquote more social cats.
This stream is a whole
Death
zoo.
really solves her social problems.
This room is a whole zoo. We've got a dog, a frog, a cat, bunch of children, stars and a pig. It's crazy.
It's the truth. Let me tell you something. My house is usually quiet, but then every once in a while, really enjoying your guests. This is Bublito Desert Jack. So this is one of my mods. And while Bublito and everyone else, we all like to play like we don't like each other. I'm actually very grateful for Bub and for Choco Hooligan. They have been nothing but amazing, especially because they both have my back when behind the scenes they know that I'm having a lot of shit going on. They really do carry my Discord, and they are really good within my comments. Not to get sappy.
What she's saying is behind the scenes, she's a mess.
Only a little bit. But I'm genuinely, Bub, all jokes aside, I really am grateful for you and Choco. You guys have been indispensable this year.
Look at you being a suck up.
Listen, it's the truth.
Yeah,
you know
right.
me, I'm honest.
Yeah, right.
It is the God's honest truth. Without you guys, it would have been very hard. Trust me, when you see my 10,000 follower video, I've got a whole lot to say about a whole lot of people. I keep hearing people applaud Biden's energy plans.
Yeah, both secondary.
Real serious?
I keep hearing people uploading Biden's energy plans, and I'm like, cool. I can send my.
Oh my God, I like that. I'll send my bill to you. Cool.
Oh no! That reminds me of California sending notice to people to not charge their electric cars because the grid is falling apart.
Right. Here's my thing. Like, I get such a kick out of it. It's almost like exactly what we've been saying is coming true, but they're pretending. Do you know? I don't know if you saw, because I know you're on and off Twitter because you keep getting banned. I had somebody tell me, guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I had someone tell me the riots of 2020 didn't happen.
Wait,
All Photoshop.
Question mark?
I'm not even joking. They said it's Facebook Photoshop viral videos. They're not real. I'm like, was you dropped? Was it cocaine? Is it
No, it's not drugs at that point. It's a whole different. Oh my.
Like, I literally, because they said that nothing has ever been more violent than the dreaded 6th. And I was like, 2020, summer of 2020 wants to call and talk. It just wants to talk. And they were like, oh my God. So one protest, I'm like, one?
One that was like 500 across the states.
I said, billions of property damage, over 25 deaths, endless grape happenings, looting, destruction. And they're like, okay, right
cost
point. And I was like, what? That sent me.
In total, it cost the state $7 billion to repair the damage.
Oh my God. And that's just in America. That's not including the riots that happened in Canada, the riots that happened in England. The whole entire world decided to take part in it. And they're
Don't
pretending
forget.
both to
Oh
be
yeah,
right,
Chaz and
Linda?
Chop. Oh
Right,
god.
Linda? Oh, chat. That's what I'm talking about. A lot
Fucking
of grapes,
Chaz.
a lot of wine happened in the Chaz chop zones. They don't want to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of
A lot
role
of
play
wine.
going on.
A lot of vineyards were grown during that time.
Oh, that's not even the worst of it. You know how many how do I can say that while keeping it PG?
You can spell it out.
Non-consensual cuddling.
That's what I'm calling it wine.
Oh, okay.
What is
Oh,
wine made
okay.
of? Grapes. And what is grape
okay.
wine with? Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of wine happened. A lot of wine tasting. And but we don't talk about that. Nope. How about the fact they took over an entire police district? They literally kicked the police out. But okay, go off. Sure, whatever. Wine is made with grapes. Remove the G. Yep. Listen, YouTube, I just hit 10,000. I don't want nothing. Wine tasting comment flew over my head that first time. Right, listen. You got to get creative up here in the YouTubes. And the 3 kids who got more than sick because the paramedics couldn't get in. Right.
Oh, but I thought they had trained, certified field medics.
Right. Oh no, you see, when they were blocking the highways and they were attacking trucks and setting them on fire, you see, there was paramedics that couldn't get children to hospitals in time. And
I'll post them in political after 40.
Yeah, after 40. Check. Honestly, girl, literally just look up on YouTube 2020 riots. Like, it's insane. How, LARP, right?
No, wait. I put Chaz Autonomous Zone on Google. The first thing that comes up, Capitol Hill.
Are you serious?
I wish I was joking.
Are you serious?
I wish I was joking.
We live in a simulation, I swear to God. Stop saying material, girl!
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Rolling Stone.
How old are your kids, bub?
One just turned 12. The other one is turning 11
Okay,
in a couple
does your
weeks.
12-year-old ever just randomly go, material girl?
No.
This child is constantly shouting it. There she go again.
No, my kids are past they're saying random stuff part.
No, she's copying TikTok.
Yeah, they don't do that either. They don't watch TikToks for obvious reasons.
Right?
If I saw TikTok in this house, I would lose my freaking mind. No, to be fair, I watch TikToks, but I don't let them.
You're the reason I won't get a VPN.
No, there's no reason to get a VPN.
Well, because, like, again, so guys, in case you don't know, and Bub can see, Bub works behind the scenes on some, like, technical stuff. We're just going to leave it at that. He works for a video game system, but he also knows a lot of stuff. And he informed me that if you download or sign up for a VPN, you get put on a list.
Basically,
and guess what I don't want to be on?
You've got a couple of real VPNs that are privately owned and they don't sell your information. But most of those VPNs that are free, how do you think they make money to keep their service running? What they do is they sell your information, which they claim they don't, but they do, because that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's how they make their money. And so,
which are the ones
who do you think is the main buyer for your private information that you want to keep private?
For real.
That's the government. And it's not even some conspiracy theory thing. It's an actual thing. Even video games company are requested by law to send some information to the government. Your location, your name, your sign-up informations, your coordinates on a map, like longitude and latitude, bunch of things. If you have a webcam while you're playing a video game, fun fact, you probably didn't know that, but you agree to have your webcam turned down by that company.
Yeah, it's when you do the agreements things.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of things in those pages, but no one knows because nobody
reads. If you were going to sign up for it, what one would you pick?
Sorry?
For a VPN, if you were going to sign up for one, what would you pick? If your uncle's telling you to give it back, you give it back. Do not fight back or talk back, or I'm a smack back.
Look at her dropping first.
Good.
I would have to look into it more if you really wanted to get one. Personally, I would go with a browser-based VPN if I had to guess. Mainly because those are independently developed.
Like what, NordVPN or
no,
or Surfshark?
No, if you see YouTubers advertising a VPN, that's a red flag right there.
Okay.
Why would you want something that's massively spread?
Well, that's what I.
Someone's got their nose in there, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I try to see what the difference is. Starts to attack like a Big Mac, and you don't want.
Did you want a VPN just for web browsing?
I just wanted to do the Netflix thing. Seriously, I have no other reason.
Oh. Okay, well,
I
in
don't
that
have an
case,
Alexa.
well,
But I
in
will
that,
tell you, if you ask Google the same question, it still does it. If you ask it if it's working for the IRS or the CIA, it won't answer.
huh? But yeah, if you want a browser-based VPN, you could get Touch VPN.
Yeah, send
the-
me on those.
Oh, got to do everything around
You know
here.
I'll forget.
Jesus.
But oh yeah, guys, I told you, disrespect is one of the things I will not take. And if her uncle has to repeat himself, oh fuck no, you are not gonna disrespect my husband in my house. Oh no, you will regret it.
There, I sent you one. Basically, what you do is it's a plugin for Firefox.
Oh.
And you can choose where it connects to, like the country, and you get to select which information it's going to save. But for the most part, since it's a browser-based VPN, it doesn't get to collect that much information. So it's just make sure it doesn't save like passwords and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's only going to save cookies and URLs. So that's not important.
I'm bad about cookies. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Who cares?
Well, yeah. The moment they made that, like they passed those laws that you had to agree to accept the cookies, every website was like, "Do you agree? Can we connect those? Can we?" So, yes.
I let it for especially shopping things. I'm like, that makes sense. It's literally part of the marketing. You're a shopping network. Like that's something you need in order to make your money.
How do you think Facebook, Instagram, and all those websites know exactly what to recommend for you?
And see, it gets me more fall themed stuff, so I'm not upset.
I don't like internet cookies. I prefer real cookies.
We're living in a hybrid, right? We're in a hybrid version. What's J Dragon? Not Jedi Dragon. Is Siri still around? I don't know why anyone still uses Siri for anything more than jokes. Aw, Penny, what a good girl.
To be fair, we use Alexa at my home. I don't even care. Listen to me. If you want to listen to me fap at 4 a.m., that's on you.
I personally, my webcams are only plugged in, and otherwise I don't utilize them.
Like, we don't have webcams.
Huh?
We don't have webcams. There's no cameras in this house, except for the phones.
Well, no, I have my security cameras, because, like, one...
You want to know what my security is?
What?
I have a string tied to a bell.
Well, see, that didn't work for me, sir.
Well, I live in the middle of nowhere, so most most of the time it's going to be an animal, and really the only reason I have that is for the bears. But it's by the door, so if someone walks by, I'll know.
No, I have, because when I got broken into, it was enough, and see, I've got all these animals.
Hi, Mitchell.
I can't risk it. So I have cameras everywhere, and I've got 2 different networks, so that way I've got Ring and I've got ADT.
Yeah, the Ring doorbell. Oh yeah, I've seen that. They were selling information to the FBI. What the fuck is that?
Thankfully, the only thing they'll have for me is a lot of animals. And my fat ass naked at 1 a.m. when I don't feel like getting dressed to run out and get something from the kitchen or yell at a cat.
My security is a double gauge. That's the same as me.
But yeah, I will tell you right now, guys, getting broken into, it changes you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It definitely changes you. I've been broken into twice, and it's not fun. Especially if they steal, like, if you're a video gamer, I think if they steal something that's one of a kind or something that you cannot replace easy, like the save data. See, it wasn't so much replacing the video game systems. That wasn't the problem. It was the save data on the systems. That's what killed me.
Are your dogs trained to deal with burglars? Oh yeah, I would love to see Orion dealing with the burglars. Please scratch my belly.
Oh, let me tell you something. I've seen Orion when he's in defensive mode, bro. It's scary.
Oh yeah.
When he thinks so, Greta loves to play with other dogs, right? She thinks all dogs are her friend, but not all dogs think she is their friend. And sometimes Orion will misinterpret. Well, one time we were at PetSmart, and my now landlord, but then just friend, was working, and she's like, listen, your dogs are really well trained. Can I use you as a practice? And I was like, sure. And this was back when Orion was a puppy, and he was like less than a year old. And I used to bring them out all the time. Again, this is before Orion really started getting violent with other dogs. So Greta sat still, and they were trying to teach us Malinois how to sit and stay and properly greet. Well, the Malinois wanted nothing of it. And Greta, while being good, we told her to go up and greet the dog. The dog lunged for Greta. And Orion nearly knocked Matt right off his feet. We had to tackle Orion. He went for the Malinois.
Yeah.
And he went for kill. And that was the first hint we had that Orion may not be so good around other dogs. And he's done the same since. If he thinks Greta's in trouble, Orion won't hesitate. The worst he ever did was again in PetSmart. This was with a friend of mine. I told her, Orion's starting to show some signs of aggression. Don't, because she has very boisterous huskies. Yes.
So first mom said she's coming. That was like 30 minutes ago.
Okay, she's still got like 3 hours to go.
Technically 2 now, but second of all, he said that he's having
So who's driving?
Mom.
So what does that mean for us? Okay, so did you tell Uncle Matt, who is not on stream? Okay, go let Uncle Matt know so he can help, so we can get your stuff together, Alexia. Your parents are on their way. Okay, but we can still get it all neatened up now. So your blankets, your pillows, they're not folded neatly. Go. Put your skirt down. You are 12 years old. God almighty. Serenity now. What was I saying, Bob? Help me. Child distracted me. Oh, yeah.
Ryan lunging at the...
She has these 2 huskies, and they're very loud, and one of them wears a cowbell. And I told her,
why would you put a cowbell on that husky?
Don't ask, trust me.
Of all the dogs you could put a cowbell on.
And so she claims the dog likes it. So I'm sitting there, and I told her, if you're going to approach me, you cannot just march up to me. Orion has been showing aggression. You have to come slowly. She didn't listen. And we were in my PetSmart, the groomer section is a whole actually closed off room, and the greeting area is smaller than a bathroom. Okay, it's not very big. About 4 people can stand there comfortably, But otherwise, no. So the one with the cowbell is much more boisterous than the other. Okay? And she's so boisterous, she will dive bomb onto you or to another dog that she wants to meet. And it is a very aggressive sound. She isn't herself aggressive, but she seems it. You know what I'm saying? Like, her
Yeah.
style of playing for a dog that doesn't know her will assume she's dangerous. Well, Greta will march up, like I said, to any dog, and she did so. Akka went up to dive onto Greta, and Orion went from excited to meltdown. And this is when he still had his electric collar on. Now, this was after the Malinois, so I had him attached to me because I was 320 pounds. He wasn't dragging me anywhere. He ripped open the top of my foot, lunging to get to Akka.
Oh, God.
Because he thought Akka was hurting Greta. I had his collar at 100. It went from 0 to 100, and it went in one increment each. I was buzzing him to calm down. He was gone. His eyes were red. His mouth was red. His ears were red. And I had to throw myself on him. He was bleeding the ears of everybody in that market to try to get to Akka. Afterwards, my friend's like, sorry. I'm like, sorry doesn't cut it, bro. Like, I told you. You don't fucking listen. And so ever since then, that was the turning point. I did not let Orion go out anymore. And then about a month later, he ate the fucking collar. So, yeah. Let me see. Orion's a good boy. Gotta love protective dog. Just be aware of your surroundings and your dog's attitude towards other things. My boy hates other males. See, Orion has gotten much better now. He is older. He was a year. This was back when Orion was still a puppy. He had only been fixed for a little while. And he was highly anxious. And I wasn't used to having a working class dog. I didn't know what I had, and I wasn't really educated in it. So, yeah, he ate the collar. He ate the electric collar. I need to get him a new one just for corrections because he is getting better, but I don't bring him out in the heat because I learned it was a particularly hot day. So I have now learned that the hotter Orion is, the quicker he is to react negatively. He's very much like me. Exactly, Linda. Those polarizing moments changed how Orion acted. And nobody understands that. They aren't humans. They won't sit there and forget that. No, that's a polarizing moment for an animal. And so I've had to fix that. Now, eventually, he got along with those two huskies because he was housed with them for several months. But it took 2.5 months of him getting used to them before I could let them out because, see, Akka kept trying to attack him. She did several times. And then Seshi, their names are Akamaru and Sesshomaru, just for an idea. Seshi, who's an older dog and half blind, also kept attacking him. So it was just like, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to solve all this. And not that they didn't. Bubbly, I hope you are happy Rainy changed my name to Snugglemuff. No one will ever take me seriously again. Electric collar polarized. Shut up, Silvar.
I like how Arkasul believed we took him seriously before.
I did. I guess I was the only one.
Oh, you're cute.
But the point
You're cute when you lie.
I did. But anyways, the point is, I personally, I'm very careful when it comes to dog, but I'm not concerned with Orion protecting. If Orion thinks I'm in trouble, he doesn't even like when Matt hugs me or kisses me. He thinks I'm in trouble. So there is definitely no way. When Matt and I get in fights, and we don't get in a lot of fights, but when we do argue, Orion tries very hard to stop the fight because he doesn't want to hurt either one of us. When I yell at the kids, or hello, pink poppies, when I yell at the kids, any of the kids that are in my house, do you know what Orion does? He puts himself between us. He doesn't want to hurt me. but he still stands there and tries to de-escalate the situation. So Orion's a very good dog. He's a very misunderstood dog, and he's a very reactive dog. But he's a very good dog. All right, guys. Oi! That is enough.
I can tell if she's yelling at the dogs or the kids, or both.
Both.
Oh. See, my dog, she's a giant carpet. Like, no matter what you do, you can walk over her. She doesn't bulge.
Say it again.
But
I was yelling at the kids. I was yelling at the kids. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so my dog doesn't react to anything. But if she sees me and my girlfriend cuddling, she wants in.
Oh, so she doesn't want to stop it. She just wants to be a part of the situation.
Exactly. Like she'll smudge herself between us just to be a part of it.
You know, Orion wants to stop it. He wants to end the cuddles.
Oh no. Or she just whines while she's making her way between us. And
Greta will stand there and she'll whine at us. Orion wants to be the cuddled. He wants me. I know, that's how I you didn't hear everything else I screamed. I got to silence the microphone. Which do you find more protective of children, males or females? Both. Because see, Greta doesn't get in the way anymore because Orion does, but Greta used to. And when I yell at Orion, Greta gets in between. But you know who Greta is most protective of? Me. Greta has shown true aggression to people when I've been in trouble. And I've told the story a billion times. And I was supposed to end the stream 15 minutes ago. So I'm not going to do it today, but I was late for the stream. So I ran a little later. But let me tell you something. Greta has full-blown had to be dragged away from me. When I know Penny. She's had to be dragged away from me when she thought I was in trouble. It was bad. That poor lady just wanted to make sure I was okay because I was in the middle of a very severe panic attack. And it came out of nowhere. It just burst onto the scene and it absolutely devastated me for about 40 minutes. I went from completely fine. We were out for a walk because my husband and I used to walk all the time. When we first got Greta, before Orion came on the scene, we'd go for walks like 3 or 4 times a week with her to the park. We walk around the park for like 2 hours. And her favorite time of year was winter. Greta loves the winter. She loves snow, ice, all of it. And Greta was such a well-trained dog. We could let her off leash. She would never leave us. But we would only do it when there was no one else around because we didn't want her to interrupt other people. So we would take her to the park and we would, whatchamacallit, we would take her, we'd take our ball out and we'd just throw ice around, let her run free over in the big expansive part near the lake. So I was over there and I had a panic attack randomly after being there for an hour. And I'd never had a panic attack like that before because all my chest muscles were spasming and fluttering. Now, every time before I had a panic attack, it was like my chest was clenching. But it felt fluttering in my chest and my heart rate was through the roof. And I'm sitting there and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. So we get over to the closest bench because I couldn't calm down. And Greta huddled up against me. And so I thought she was just nervous. Well, Matt goes and he gets the game warden because the park is also a preserve and it is a zoo. And as the game warden comes over to check on me, I hear for the first time in my life a very deep. I thought something was behind me. And then I realized the growling is coming from the ground at my feet. And Greta's hackles are up. Her ears are just frozen. And she is snarling at this woman. Greta was afraid of her own farts. She'd run from the room if anybody sneezed too loud. And this dog is going, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. And I was shocked. I went, Greta. And I pulled her away. I pulled her around. She got right back in between me and the woman. Mind you, I am still mid-panic attack. It's still going. And Matt eventually, because she was getting to the point where she was like, she was threatening this woman. Like, she was starting to walk towards her. I made Matt take her away. Now, Greta is very good. You take her away, she goes. He had to drag her. She was trying her hardest to stay with me. So, and then there's been other instances too, but that was the first. And I learned then that don't fuck with Greta. Because if Greta is provoked, Greta's gonna take somebody out. She will happily do it. At least for me. I don't know about nobody else. But for me, Greta would go toe to toe. So yeah.
She's a ride or die.
Greta's absolutely a ride or die. That's my baby. I'll tell you right now, I'm very blessed with the animals that I have. That's my baby, and that'll be my baby till
including the frogs.
Regrettably, someday she's gone. What?
Including the frogs.
I am very blessed for my frogs too. I love frogs. You know what I had back in Rhode Island that I don't have here? Peep toads. Now, if anyone's seen a peep toad, they're like tiny. They're that big. They are teeny, teeny, tiny.
Yeah.
And I used to catch them. I never see them here. I don't know if they're that good at hiding or what, but I don't know about anyone else, but I love peep toads, and I haven't seen them in years. I miss peep toads. But anyways. Oh, God. I'm asking because our pit is fantastic with kids and protective with them, but he's really aging. I'm trying to think ahead for... Honestly, I would get a new dog now. And here's why. You want your dog that is already in that mentality to teach the new dog. And some dogs will not learn that unless they see it from the previous canine. Penny, what are you eating? What are you eating? Here she talks back to me. Penny, what have you got? Let me see. Oh, girl. These are not for you. You have toys. Here. Get that.
That's so weird. Are you watching the
That's
people comment?
God. What were you saying?
Are you reading comments on Restream or on YouTube?
Restream.
Okay. Like, I'm looking at Moon's and Mitchell's comments. They're not on YouTube for some reasons.
They're not on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't see them. Moon posted 4 emojis.
Yeah.
And I don't see them on YouTube, but I see them on the Restream. That's weird.
Well, it might take a minute to show, because sometimes what I see on Restream is quicker than what shows up on YouTube. I don't know why.
It's been a minute.
I don't know.
Actually, it's been 2 minutes now.
Weird.
And Mitchell's comment too is not there. And Jade.
Oh
no, Jade is there. Okay, never mind. But Mitchell, don't mess with Greta. She that bitch. I don't see it on
Greta
YouTube.
is absolutely that bitch. Greta will absolutely defend. She will defend anyone that's important to her. I will say that. Greta doesn't seem it. She's the quiet kind of badass. But oh yeah,
she's the show don't tell.
Exactly. But all right, guys. Here's what I will tell you. We finally got 1 commission total completed. Very happy with that.
Took nearly a year. Congratulations.
Bitch. It's only been a couple of months. Actually, no, not even a couple, like a month. Because these were at the end of July that I took these commissions. So yeah. They were right before Vanessa's wedding. But I have a bunch more to take care of. There's a couple of more. I gotta get all these done. Moon's is supposed to be... Moon, yours is not... Yours is in marker? Yeah, yours is in marker. Then this one I think I'm gonna work on next. I think this is what I'm gonna do next. And Penny is being the bad one. Penny is always naughty. Let me tell you something. Penny has always been naughty. Always. She's just... Yeah, you hear me talk about you, don't you? Yeah, you bad girl. What?
Shut up, Popper.
You a bad girl. Yeah, I'm not like a Twitch streamer, Arcasol. I only stream for 3 hours usually. I try to make sure whatever I do,
I thought you were talking to the dog, and I hear meowing. I'm like, wait, that's not a dog.
No. Kenny is very talkative. She's my most talkative cat aside from Nova. What? What? You don't like it? Tell me. Okay. You want to put you down, huh? Okay, I will.
Aw.
She's very chatty. She always has been. She's literally one of the loudest creatures. That's what saved her life. If she had not been as loud as she is, no one would have known she was in there, and she would have died inside that soda machine. But at 3 weeks old, she was screaming louder than anyone had ever heard. Yay! I know, right? I thought my cat got locked in a cabinet again. No, that's why, honestly, the day that she almost died, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was a real meow or a. Good thing I know the difference.
Oh, you know, I just realized.
What? Before we go, what?
I looked over at my work computer and I missed a meeting. Oh.
I'm that entertaining to you? Well, listen, you're gonna get in trouble.
I don't care. My work is done for the project.
Well, here's what I will tell everybody. Guys, thank you for being on stream with me. Thank you for watching me color a green duck, which apparently was odd. I still have to do a couple of highlights too, but I'm going to let this all get nice. I was informed by several artist friends that I'm impatient. Because you notice how I had this all inked and lined. And usually I don't line until after I paint. And I was like, oh, well, it's because the liners don't work. And she said, no, you don't let it cure. It's like, well, I let it cure for like 20 minutes. She goes, bitch, you need to cure it for 48 hours. I was like, oh, okay. So I made sure the ink was nice and dry several months in. And so now this should be wonderful. And I'll be able to do whatever I need to the rest of these. But I want to thank everyone for joining me on stream. I want to thank everybody for your continued support. Thank you again for 10,000, because we're now almost at 10,200. Oh my God. We're getting up there. I also already recorded, in case you guys still remember, you requested at 9,000 subscribers, the animal videos. I have recorded them. It's a total of 3 hours of recording. Okay. Each video is almost an hour without editing, so God knows how long they're going to be. I might split it up into 6. Who knows? Just so that way you're not watching like super long videos. But anyways, you'll be seeing all those videos coming out. My thank you video is going to be coming out hopefully this week. Otherwise, guys, I thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day. Remember to tell people who are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, Fraud, I love you.
I hate you. Fuck you.
Bite me. You guys have a great day. The video should be coming out this Thursday, Arcasol, unless I get distracted. But it should be coming out this Thursday. Otherwise, I will have to do a quick video like I did last week. But you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy it. Remember, love, safety, all that jazz. Bye, everyone.